Yeah, professional. Real professional here. What's up, everybody? Travis, Brother Bob's on his way down. I did grab a soda. Welcome to our first ever live pay-per-view companion. We're watching NXT Wargames 2019. And I was just going to... It's not on screen. I'm looking at the producer's station. Woo! Ooh, I'm drinking Mountain Dew, guys. Hey, so I'm here. Bob's off screen. He's here though. I don't know if you can hear him or not. But
Mountain Dew, I expect some
There
money.
he is. There he is. So we're live. Thanks for joining us and checking us out. We're just gonna be BSing pretty much through the whole show. We're gonna have some dinner. It's gonna be an interesting experience. This is the first WWE product I've watched in probably 6 months, like actual, other than YouTube clips, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What is on my TV? What?
Don't know.
I don't know. All right, shorts,
And a white belt.
I mean, that's a bona fide leech Sam Roberts, right? No, I can call him stuff like that because I'm actually a fan. I remember when Sam Roberts was a intern for the Opie and Anthony show, and he's glommed onto Mr. Jim Norton, who's a real talent, and turned his whole thing into a career. But yeah, we're here for the pre-show. What I don't even know. Like, there were only three matches listed when I checked out the card, Bob. So
yeah, we'll see what happens. Half the WWE roster is here in Grand Rapids for a house show.
We are not there because why would we go to a house show?
Yeah. Well, why would I spend that kind of money to ask for tickets for a house show? And I'm going to be more unprofessional. I'm going to give me some Parmesan cheese for this.
It doesn't matter. It's good. This isn't about professionalism. This is about having fun. No, Bob, I did not tweet. You run the Twitter. Since you Bogard the entire Twitter, I was too busy. We started about 5 minutes later than the scheduled start time, too, because the extraordinary Josh Raymond stopped over unexpectedly. And always good to see Josh. We're big fans of Josh. So I'm trying to eat this pizza here that Bob... No, I'm good. So what is this match? We've got a match. It's a pre-show. Angel Garza and somebody. Because I wasn't paying attention. So we got a pre-show match. There were only three matches listed earlier when I checked. I'm sure that got changed, but they've got the traditional 2-ring War Games setup, even though they don't use the original War Games rules. They use some bastardized WWE version.
Yeah, that's how WWE does everything. Bastardized version of something somebody else did.
True story.
I mean, really, you could that could be the description of every WWE specialty match is a bastardized version of something somebody else did. I mean, Royal Rumble, bastardized version of a Battle Royal, Hell in the Cell, bastardized cage match, Elimination Chamber, bastardized War Games.
Well, I mean, Royal Rumble was really successful, right? Royal Rumble, I've said a lot of times, it's probably my favorite gimmick match, right? They're about to ruin my other... I haven't even been on the show. Bob and I have been having trouble getting together on scheduling, which we thought was going to get easier, but it's just been crazy. It seems like they're about to bastardize my other favorite gimmick match, the dog collar match.
Yeah.
I when I think of dog collar matches, I think of those legendary 1980s dog collar matches, right? And they're just going to ruin this.
Yep. Yeah, and I mean... we get to see
that was a botch.
Yeah.
That was a pretty bad Hurricane Rana-y thing. I don't know. It did not look good. Stick to your wheelhouse.
Careful, Travis. You say something on NXT isn't good, the marketing marks are going to come after you.
Look, I love NXT. Look at this. I'm making a mess too. I love NXT, but we got to call it like it is. This is a pre-show match. I'm not expecting the world.
Mm-hmm.
What? No. For those of you who are watching and want to sync, We are at 21, 16, 15, 14 on the pre-show countdown clock. So that's where we're at. If you want to sync up, if you're watching later, 21:03, 02, 01, 21 even. There you go. There's a good sync mark.
Yep.
So now you should be with us. Now you can know what we're talking about, right?
Yeah. I haven't seen much of either of these
that was
guys.
nice.
Yeah.
Jumping European uppercut off the second rope. That's kind of good. Like Yeah, like I said, Bob, I've been paying more attention to like everything but this. Like been watching a lot of, we're getting ready. Mr. Raymond's giving us the honor of calling one of his shows for IPW, so that's going to be super exciting. I've been studying up
IPW in Michigan, not IPW in
not
the UK.
not internet. No, not international. Independence Pro Wrestling, awesome independent promotion here in West Michigan. Oh, nice super kick.
Yeah,
that's it, right?
2 count.
No, 2 count. But yeah, he's given us the opportunity, and we're going to take that and run with it. But we've got to put in the work, do a little homework, make sure we super familiarize ourselves with all the wrestlers that are going to be on that card. That card's loaded too. Like it's going to be a little wild. We found out Madman Pondo's going to be on it, and he's definitely a wild cat, man. Ooh. Nice. Inverted slingshot suplex into a super kick.
Because
Garza,
shoulder down. Have your shoulder down there, buddy.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, the ref was at least on the correct side to not see that shoulder be up. So, what is it with refs? Like, man, we were talking about this with the AEW ref botch.
Yeah.
Refs just got to call it straight, right? Like they should just. And if somebody misses their spot, you got to count 3 and call the match.
Yeah.
It's the only way to keep legitimacy. And guys, if they're taking losses. And
guys got to be in their mark too for like referee. If they're doing a referee, pull the referee out of the ring and shit like that. These guys got to be at the mark to do that. Missing that stuff leaves the referee kind of hung out to dry. And that's kind of been happening in AEW a little bit.
Yeah, it feels like they're maybe trying to do it too much.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know how much experience these guys have with. TV timing for TV and such too. I mean, there's really no excuse for Santana and Ortiz because they were on TV,
right?
But
right.
I don't know if they've had to do those kind of spots.
Big clothesline. What? That was kind of like pump handle
double underhook.
Double underhook power bomb. Pretty not. From a small guy, it was pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a big power guy. I mean. Neither one of them are. So this will be an interesting show. Bob getting pizza all over himself.
I know, right?
This should be an interesting show. Just because, coming off the strength of NXT, the NXT fans are losing their mind because it finally beat AEW in the ratings. It took a go home to a double pay-per-view weekend to do it. God bless, whatever. It's still, they outdrew, but we'll see how that goes next week, because we assume that wasn't awful.
Oh, the power bomb.
That was that looked like you know what? And I just had that discussion with somebody earlier too online. I'm okay with that. Like where that didn't look like a co-op move. Like he looked like he was he actually did that himself. It was kind of, I don't want to say sloppy, but it looked unclean. Like some of the moves.
It wasn't polished.
Yeah. In a good way. In the best possible way. When I say unpolished, it looked like a legit, almost like a shoot move. So that's always good to see. I like that. Yep. I know a lot of fans will scream botch now. Yeah. And that's what I got. I'm like, that's not a botch. Like that, a botch, like you want to see a botch, like go type wrestling botch and hit GIF.
That landing Kenny Omega did at
there's a bunch
like with a botch.
Like, oh man. Just like, I mean, basically really a spike DVD on the apron into a double stomp on the outside. Like, man, these guys are really.
I like their apron.
This is a really good match for a pre-show.
Yeah.
Goodness, they're really tearing it up.
I dig the apron they had going on there. It looked like it had some Chicago skyline going on, and then it looked like it had like some caging or fence, chain link fence going on. It's that interesting. I'd like to get another look at it when they get back outside again, but that was cool. So how upset do you think everybody's going to be when CM Punk doesn't come back and wrestle at Survivor Series? Because everybody's calling for it. They're like, oh, man, they're in Chicago. I mean, it's the same thing we've seen at All Out. Like, everybody, they're in Chicago. And he is there at StarCast, and now it's...
Yeah, no.
They're in Chicago,
What in
and he did just come back.
Okay. I don't like that. If that's his finisher...
So that's an inverted Bubba Bomb, right? Because Bubba did it from behind and dropped
but
him.
He
so
really...
that's an inverted Bubba Bomb.
Yeah, but it really all he did is land him on his tailbone.
I never thought... the Bubba Bomb was a great finisher either, but like the inverted one looked odd, and you would think the guy would just wrap his legs around him then.
Yeah, I mean, it started off looking cool, but I didn't know what he was going to do. But I don't know. It was a good match, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good way to start your card.
Yep. Tomorrow's going to be hot tomorrow too.
It's got to be, man. Well, that's what we were talking about. The NXT beating AEW. Look, man, they put everything they had into this week's TV, but we wouldn't have got any of this had it not been for the Saudi trip.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. See, I would have just.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not terrible. It's not egregious. I don't. It doesn't look. I don't know. On TV, it doesn't look as impactful as it probably should.
Yep.
Maybe. I don't know. That's just my opinion. So, yeah, I don't know, Bob. Like, they really, I mean, they happened into this storyline.
Wow,
kind of.
Rum is a sponsor of a WWE.
Kraken, Black Spice Rum. They're running through the sponsors. Grubhub, blah blah blah. Yeah, I mean, I
don't think WWE tended to do alcohol type and tobacco type stuff due to being PG.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, they tripped into this card, basically.
Yeah.
Because they had to. And it'll be interesting to see how fast, when they go away from it.
That's going to be great.
Riddle and Balor.
Yep.
Should be pretty good.
I am all ready for that one here with the Balor Club shirt.
I think Riddle's a huge talent. He's super unlikable, though, right? Like, because he can't shut up on Twitter.
Yep. He's got Seth Rollins' foot and mouth disease. Cannot be quiet on the Twitters.
You and I were talking, Bob. Like, why they're still botching this? Like, you got the OC. Why not, include Balor in the OC and then have Balor, basically take over, and they bring in a woman. Probably a top level woman. I don't know who you got your pick, right?
Yeah.
I like the idea of a Sasha in that group, or Heel Bailey, somebody. Put somebody in that group, and then have them all turn on AJ, make AJ babyface again, and make it Balor Club, which we've been talking about for ages. Yep. And you got a nice faction.
Even if they just had Finn join the other three guys, they could have then had their War Games match between the Undisputed Era and the Balor Club or the OGs or OCs or whatever. And that would have worked out too. And I think that's what everybody was clamoring for. Like, they wanted to see those guys back together, but because people want it, WWE's not going to do it. Like, that just seems to be how this works now. With everything people want, they don't get.
I will say this: Balor is jacked. Damn. Balor is jacked. That's what happens.
What happens when you get some time off?
When you get off, yeah, that's what I was about to say. When you just get to hang out at the performance center, like all these guys get yoked, man. Because like Riddle's cut up too, like without like weight dropping.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, like I think Pac is like the most notable one. He goes away for 6 months, right? Just disappears, and he's pretty much it looks like he lives at a gym, and he comes back and his 6-pack has an 8-pack. Like it's just absurd. Like he was just yoked. But yeah, I mean, not that Balor wasn't cut before, but I mean like he ripped his shirt off. He was yoked. I haven't like I said, I haven't really watched in a while. Not WWE product. Mm-hmm. He looks good, man. He looks cut up. Oh, back to Bum Roberts. And
someone needs to get Pat McAfee some pants.
I guess if you got a gimmick, you got to go with it, right?
Ugh, terrible.
That's not a gimmick I really
You're
like.
in Chicago in the friggin' November. I'm sorry, dude. Get some pants. I know. Our Chicago correspondent Rate would disagree with me, but it is what it is, man. It's November in Chicago. You look foolish. I mean, Stone Cold didn't wear shorts in the middle of winter when he came to the ring. He still wore jeans. Like he wore his shorts like in the summer months and stuff, but in the winter months he'd toss on those jeans if he was in a colder city.
You know, I don't know if I've ever noticed that. Like
probably because he just lives the gimmick, but
a little bit.
Yeah.
They're arguing, and I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Manufactured argument.
That's why I don't usually care for the pre-shows.
Pre-show's usually bad. Yeah, but we figured we'd fire it up. Like, no harm, no foul. I mean,
they really want you to order something from Grubhub.
Yeah, apparently Grubhub's the big sponsor. We've already got our pizza. We're good.
Yep.
So,
eating some Chicago style pizza, watching a pay-per-view in Chicago. It's legit.
How long before they bring Shayna Baszler up and ruin her?
I don't know. Like, people are calling for a four horsemen WrestleMania women's main event, and I'm like, guys, like, 2 of the MMA 4 horsewomen need to learn how to like wrestle first. Like, they're not on WrestleMania main event level.
Well, you know they're gonna call her up, and like Vince is gonna get a hold of her basically, and she's not gonna be quote unquote hot enough for Vince.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because we know what Vince likes. Vince likes Lacey Evans.
Yep.
Like, that's what Vince likes. And Shayna Baszler is not Lacey Evans. Shayna Baszler will kill Lacey Evans. So, yeah, they're really going all in on this rum, too. Goodness. Okay. Maybe it's because they know the NXT crowds, not the kids.
They're just prepping us for the main roster pay-per-view. They want us to get drunk beforehand.
That way it's viewable.
Yep, tomorrow, get some of that crack and spice rum before.
Get your Kraken before Survivor Series, because we're going to take and make you just want to be drunk watching our pay-per-view.
Yep.
So, are both pay-per-views at Allstate? Do you know, Bob?
I believe so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No.
I mean, they got 3 or 4 shows in a row in Chicago. I mean, WWE doesn't run United Center, and I feel like Sears Center is going to be too small for any of the other stuff. So,
all right. So it looks like they're changing. They're gonna have some kind of change. Mia Yam's quote unquote injured, right? Like, this is where we're going with this. And so they're gonna have to find who are they gonna. So Rhea Ripley's got to find a final teammate.
Scarlett Bordeaux.
Do you think they'd let her work this fast?
Then,
or do you think it's a bigger name? Because they're going to want to pull out all the stops. Is this a big name?
It could be.
Like, no offense to Scarlett. We love Scarlett. All right,
here comes all the Chicago, all the marks are gonna be like.
Oh, I know
Lee,
that. I was just because that would be the.
Oh, Dakota Kai. I love Dakota Kai. Do it, Dakota. I absolutely love Dakota Kai. She's rocking NWO freaking jogging pants. That's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all about that.
I didn't know what they were going to do.
Yep.
Does that mean like she's going to like pick up the win? Like she's going to be the last survivor?
That'd be cool.
First one in, last one out.
Yeah, they had her on like a losing streak here recently. So I mean, it's nice to see. Be really cool to see her go be the one to put the team over or
Big
whatever.
Papa Pumps, you hook up. Oh wait, sorry. Let's have flashbacks. I heard the siren.
Yeah. At least Hulk Hogan's not there to hit that ambulance with a semi truck.
Ooh,
Brother.
or drop an N-bomb.
Brother. God, take it easy with all that personal stuff. Whatever.
God, Sam Roberts looks like he looks like a weird cross between a serial killer and Al Bundy. like I'm sorry. Like okay, so there's mystery partner there too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who's that mystery partner? Big Dog.
Well, of course, it's CM Punk. It's CM Punk.
CM Punk?
Yeah.
No, it's not CM Punk.
All the
If it is CM Punk, that place will explode.
Yeah.
0.0000.
It's fucking Triple H. I mean, let's not joke around here, guys.
If CM Punk is going to come back, this is what's going to happen. He's going to go in. He's going to all right, Vince, I'll work Seth at Mania. You give me $5 million, the last match, and I get to go over. If you screw me, there's a penalty of $5 million. Take it or leave it. Like Brock money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what it's going to take to get, like, because that's what we're talking about. Is like Brock money. It's going to take Brock money to get CM Punk.
Who wants to go over Seth? Like, tell me you want to go over Roman or Undertaker.
Well, no, I mean the built-in feud. The built-in feud is Seth. Like that's the built-in feud.
Or Hunter. That guarantee that you're going over Hunter at WrestleMania.
No,
Yeah,
he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to fight. But no, like I mean, like you've got the built-in. I don't know. Like this is. I'm more interested in NXT anyway because they've got Cole, they've got Ciampa. If
I had all the cards like Punk did, I'd be like, I want to go over I want to go over Brock for the championship at Royal Rumble. I want Seth to win Royal Rumble and me challenge him on the next pay-per-view saying, all right, you can have that match now. You don't have to wait for Mania. And I want to go over Seth. And then at Mania, I want Triple H to be my opponent. And I want to go over him too. Like, I mean, yeah. I'd be going over everybody.
Ask for everything.
Yeah. And I want my damn ice cream bars.
Yeah, like ask for the moon.
I mean, he finally got his collector cup.
Show the camera. Don't show me.
I mean, Starcast had to go that route, though.
CM Punk collector cup. So, I mean, it could be Triple H. Like, is it Gargano? Is he like shoot hurt or hurt?
I go see it be Gargano.
I don't know who else is like floating around out there.
It's not ACH.
No.
No, not ACH.
No. ACH taking independent bookings.
Yeah.
He'd be an interesting cat to set with, like in a real calm setting, and just have a conversation with.
Mm-hmm.
Like not even like pressure him, just be like, "Hey man, can you come sit down and talk to you?"
Nope.
Because like I mean. There are, I don't know, like some people have said like there are other issues there. It's not just like what the WWE did was clearly stupid. But there's been some accusations that maybe he's a little hard to work with too and stuff. And I don't know. I'm just saying, and you got to take those with a, oh wait, we got a tweet. If he decides to show up, he's in. If he doesn't, nothing changes tonight.
This could be CM Punk.
It could be Punk. Ooh, ooh. Are there any other big Chicago guys out there?
We're available.
It's Edge. Remember, Edge is coming. Edge is coming back, right? Like Edge is coming back.
Yeah. Well.
No, I mean, I really don't know.
Kevin Nash.
If he can make it to the ring.
Yeah.
Without blowing out his quad. Dude, I saw somebody took a Kevin Nash doll and like put it in a wheelchair with a wrapped quad. I was like, that's savage, man. Like, I don't know. The older Nash gets him, the more shoot interviews he does, the more I like him. I mean, he's really entertaining to listen to, if nothing
I'm trying
else.
to think of who else.
Why are you blathering at us?
I don't know. Why is there a tiny cage out there?
I don't know. I got to artificially fire up the crowd because our shows suck.
Now I know why he's wearing shorts. He had to run around. They want the audience to sound like the audience on TV when they friggin' shoot from Full Sail, and it's going to be difficult because they're not in Full Sail. It's a much bigger venue.
Well, I think this place is going to be popping. Like, this is the Marks. The hardcore Marks. They're all there. Why are we already getting, like,
advertisement
for Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we know it's on. Everybody's going to tune in like they normally do, all right? Like, probably shouldn't be advertising for Monday like you already know the outcomes.
Hey, look at wrestlers we actually care about.
Woo! True story.
God. Something we need to discuss. So NXT finally gets the ratings over AEW, and they do so by putting all these main roster talents on the show.
Brand split dead?
Yeah, I mean, does Vince say, hey, we need these guys? And
narrated by Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
It'd be better if it was narrated by Dusty.
Well, that's a bit difficult.
Well, just saying.
I mean, they could do that, but it would probably end up being terrible because they could go into the archives and pull.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like with the technology nowadays, you're saying you can't do that.
But WWE would half-ass it and make him say shit that he wouldn't ever say.
Right.
Yeah.
I love the polka dots,
Yes.
Stuff like that.
Yes. NXT is so much better than Stardust promotion, baby.
Stardust promotion, baby. Oh, the bad Dusty, the bad Dusty impressions.
We should probably stop. Cody doesn't like those.
Just don't do them to Cody. Because everybody does them to Cody, right? Like that's the gimmick. Don't do the Dusty impression to Cody, but have a bad Dusty impression. It means you love the guy, right?
If you will.
I was just gonna. So we're down this line of thought. So. I am hesitant to bring up Jim Cornette after the last week,
Jesus.
But let's bring something positive up about Jim Cornette.
If you bring up Jim Cornette, I'm going to strap a bucket of chicken to your back.
Hey! We don't want to get fired.
Yeah.
Something tells
Not
me
only demonetized.
That's a strike. That's a strike.
YouTube.
So, yeah, Jim Cornette. And I'm a big Cornette fan, right? And I don't think... This is just my opinion. I don't think he was trying to be a racist ass. Like, he was just trying to be a generic ass like he has been for 30 years and get heat and, like, get guys over. And he's used that line before back in, like, the 90s. Mm-hmm. It's not the 90s anymore, Jim. So you just can't do it. Even I said, I was like, oh, man. I posted online. I was like, oh, man, I'm a Cornette fan. And fired. Yeah. And there's a little bit there. He resigned.
Yep.
You got to give him a little credit. I haven't listened to he posted a new experience and where he talked about it. I haven't listened to it yet. But yeah, what I was gonna say is on a positive note, if you want to hear a good story, go listen to if you YouTube search Jim Cornette Challenger. You'll get a promo, or you'll get a story about Cornette when he was doing Atlanta TV, and it was right after they did the angle where they burned Garvin's face, turned him babyface and whatnot. And he tells the story, and he comes out, and they just showed it. And he starts cutting the promo, and he's like, "Oh, did you see that? His face went up like the Challenger." And all of a sudden, the whole studio powers down. It's like, boo, and he's like. In like all the years of TV taping, like they just taped and edited around it. You had people's balls fall out. You had like crazy stuff back in the 60s, people coming in with like loaded guns, whatever. It was just crazy. It was insane. This is the only time he can ever remember them stopping tape. And one of the guys comes up to him and is like, go see Dusty.
Yeah.
And so he goes back and he's like, yes, sir. And he does the Dusty impression. He's like, kid, don't talk about challenging. Go do it. Go do it again. And it's a great story, man. Go check it out. It's hilarious because you can just see Dusty. You can see Cornette being like, oh boy, because they were asking him, have you ever done a promo that's gotten you heat backstage? And he was like, well, no, not yes and no.
So you don't watch Glow, do you?
No, I haven't watched Glow.
So I think they may have taken that story and turned it into a storyline for Glow.
So we're starting with War Games.
Yep. Looks like
it's got to be the women's match, right?
Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe they'll put the women on the main event.
All right.
That'd be cool.
Can we at least put over like what's going on right now? Because this is actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like the lasers and like the horn and the cage coming down. Like this laser show is actually super cool, man.
Very early 2000s TNA.
Well, except with a bigger budget.
Yeah, more lasers.
Lots more.
I know who it is. I know who's coming out. It's Glacier.
Dude. All right.
Mystery
hold on. They're doing. Two teams will be contained in separate cages with members of one.
You need to put that many rules up on the screen, man.
So after 5 minutes, a member from Team Blazer will be released, or Baszler will be. After 3-minute period, alternating members. Once all the competitors. Okay, they kind of changed it back to the original rules.
Yeah,
kind
it looks
of.
like
Wait.
Only 2 teams, right? Yeah.
And if you escape or leave it, I don't know. Let's see how they actually do it, though. This seems like closer to the original War Games rules,
but there you can win by pinfall or submission. Original War Games, you had to submit, didn't you?
No, you can win by pinfall.
I thought. Well, maybe it's because Luger submitted. I just remember the one with the Horsemen, where Sting,
it is the women.
Sting was heel, with NWO, and then the real Sting showed up. That one, Luger submitted.
They're gonna screw this up because, right? The cage thing here. This is what I didn't get. This is what was. So
different. They're gonna have them all sitting in those cages.
Yes.
Okay.
Instead of just coming in. Instead of just coming in. And can we talk about how good Rhea Ripley is? She's freaking amazing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the NXT women's rosters.
Really that's
the
the other
WWE company's women's roster is fantastic.
Yeah, like WWE top to bottom, the women's roster it crushes even
everything.
Yeah, it's just absurd.
I keep hearing people complain about how garbage. AEW's women's roster.
Because
all
the
who the hell were they going to sign?
Yeah, all the talent.
Hey, now
WWE.
check it out. She can spin her hair, and it doesn't fly around the arena like it's in the video game. That's nice.
Ooh, the video game, and Bianca Belair, amazing. This is the part that's crazy. Is the women's talent on NXT is deeper than any other promotion's talent.
Other than probably Stardom or in WoW, because
I don't know,
women's
dude.
Only
I know, but I don't know, man. The women's roster, I don't know. I don't know if that's true. This roster is absurd.
WoW also has Tessa, so
Well, she's the outlier. Okay, so they have one of, if not the best women in the world, but
they have WoW's got all the best women who aren't signed in WWE plus Tessa. So it's just kind of. A number of the AEW ladies are on there, and Tessa's on there.
Right, but I'm just saying, other than Tessa,
mm-hmm.
I mean, she's the outlier. Other than Tessa, I don't know if I take anybody that's not signed to WWE. I'm sure there's a couple of really, the kind of the low outliers.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably a couple, way at the bottom of the women's roster in WWE that I would choose some non-WWE talent over, but one or two. It's not many. All these women are
I don't know, I think
freaking stupendous.
think.
But I don't like this cage thing. Like
I mean, WWE, you got to remember they do have like the likes of Lana still there, and they do have the likes of.
yeah, but she's not a working talent. She's a manager.
They do have. Oh God, I can't even think of her name. Team Titus. Blonde. Can't think of her name.
I'm drawing a blank too. I can see her cartwheel. I can see her cartwheel double bicep pose in my head.
Yep.
You know where exactly? Come on, guys, help us out, right? Like you know who we're talking about. I'm blanking on a name too, but yeah, like
Jesus, bass and Los Shirais freaking music's gonna blow out my subwoofer.
That's pretty good.
Put that on, and you need to put some 15s back in the car and put that on when you're driving on the street, man. Rattle some windows.
For real. It's 1997 all over again.
All right, make them say Which I did buy that shirt on the Pro Wrestling Tees sale.
Nice.
Yeah, that was the must-have. When they announced he's gonna re-release that, I'm like, yeah, that's mine. I like the set.
Yeah, the set's really cool too. Like, yeah, is this where they kind of they're going to use this to get her over? Like, is that like what we're thinking?
I'm gonna have her run the whole time.
Yep, she's starting the match. Like I said, is she going to go start to finish?
God, I hope so.
That's a way to get somebody over.
I really hope they don't fuck it up. I love
it's this is grueling though. Like, don't just ask Arn. Arn will tell you all about being first in.
Yeah. Anybody who watched our the video game series we did there throughout last year knows how much I love Dakota Kai, man. She came in and she freaking picked up like surprise victories over everybody. And she even had that match where it glitched out and she attacked herself. So, you know, she got double booked.
So Shayna is going to start the match.
Shayna's starting against Dakota Kai. Yeah, this is a way to get her over.
This is a way to get her over. She can survive. I mean, if they run under the old rules, she has to until everybody's in there. You know,
I'm going to clear out our shit.
All right. Bob's playing cleanup. But nobody can be pinned or submitted until everybody's in. And that's the way they seem they're playing it this year, which is different than the rules they gave the last time. So, they haven't decided who's going in first. No, they haven't decided who's going in first, Bob. They're just said they're kind of sending in Io Shirai.
It's not Dakota. She's going into the Candace.
Yep. All right, so we'll see. This could be yeah. So it wasn't. It was kind of a cheap. Like, nope. This is just the way we brought them out. But yeah, I could do without that whole cage thing. That way we get the entrances as the match progresses.
Yeah. Then you're surprised.
There's nothing.
Then you get the music and stuff.
The surprise at who's coming next, and all right. So
it's still going to be a surprise, but I mean,
we're underway. If you've come in late, and you've skipped our babbling to this point. 4:49, 48, 47, 46. Well, it's a fracas.
It's an interesting way to start it. Traditionally, war games start a little bit slower.
They're going to get blown up.
I know.
Well, let's see.
Tweeting out that we're doing this.
There we go. Shirai. What's she gonna do? She got that waist lock in. Yeah. If I don't see I will say this: if we don't see at least one spot where somebody takes a bump off that diamond plated ring buffer thing that they put in, like, I'll be kind of sad. Like, but that is a kind of a neat feature they've added, right? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, and
That was a bad camera angle. It looked like a botched dive, but it was a counter. So that was just bad camera work.
Yeah. That I don't know, ring buffer thing that you call it.
Yeah, whatever. That
good.
That bridge.
You don't have anybody freaking twisting ankles or anything.
Yeah. Yeah, that was always a problem. You know what? Can we start a petition? We should start an online petition to see if we can get AEW to bring back World War III.
Yeah,
the triple ring.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I mean, they got. It looks like they're doing
Bash the Beach and
Bunkhouse Stampede.
Bunkhouse
So
Stampede. The match beyond, which is going to be War Games proper, right? Like we all know that. Unless Cody gets sued, which it looks like. Although there's going to be no backing down, right? Like,
yeah.
Like oh.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, that was like a Ray Phoenix move.
Share that. Twitter.
Bob getting on the tweet machine.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I want to make sure everybody sees this. So I quit getting the every time I don't like something WWE does being called the AEW mark. Cause
Mark.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we're watching it. They've started out right, like, but it's NXT to be fair. Like, of all the products, this is the one that I'm like, it's all right. I just kind of stopped watching in general because I was so disgusted with the main roster, and you kind of had to watch like what was going on to follow. But here we go. This is what I wanted to see, right? Like,
yeah. So did you see the new IC Championship?
I have not seen it yet.
I mentioned it to you. I hate it. It's so plain and.
I don't hate it, but I certainly prefer the white belt. I don't hate it, but it's
the font isn't anything to write home about. It looks like the women's tag team championships and like the round design there. They got that WB logo all over it.
I don't like it. I don't hate it. Mm-hmm. It's very underwhelming is probably the word I would
somebody
use.
did this version, Photoshopped this. And I think this looks amazing.
That would look
better,
amazing.
Even though I don't like the plate design.
We're going to have to show. I don't know how that's going to pick up on camera.
I don't know.
No, it's all washed out.
Yeah.
It's a white belt with a little bit of blue. Really see if
they made the globes blue. And
that's
then
great.
That
looks amazing.
Yeah, I mean, that looks
I
better.
like that. Like that. Somebody did a good job. Whoever photoshopped that did a great job. Like, and I mean that's somebody. Not in creative. Come on, guys, step your game up.
I'm just tired of all the belts looking the same. I mean, and it doesn't have any kind of like stones or anything in it. It's really, I mean, it looks like the NXT belts, which also don't have any stones in it.
Did you see the meme that was going around after Bray unveiled the new Universal title? And was like the only magic trick that would have impressed me, and it was like Bray in the Fun House, right? Mm-hmm. And it was the old belt, and then instead of being the new blue belt, it was the big gold belt.
Yeah, I seen that.
I was like, I would have
winged eagle version one.
Yeah, I would have marked out for either of those.
Yeah, no, let that world heavyweight title stay dead. I mean, they killed it. They can let it stay dead. But don't bring back a zombie version of it.
Who do we get next? It's
Baszler
Team Baszler, right?
Bianca? Looks like it's Bianca.
They cut away.
Oh,
it's Bianca. Yep. Come on, get your camera work down.
Yeah.
All right.
That was almost freaking double or nothing level of bad camera work.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. All right.
Yep.
I really like Bianca.
Yeah.
Bianca Belair's a beast, man.
Yep. And they let her be a powerhouse, which is nice.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I mean, I think Ronda Rousey's for her being a UFC fighter and stuff, she's tough, and they felt like they didn't let her be as tough as she probably could have came off. Where here they really let Bianca be like a powerhouse.
I don't know, dude.
Nice.
I think they did a little bit different career arcs and paths, but Bianca came up. Bianca's got more in-ring experience than Ronda, really.
Yep.
But yeah, Ronda is just such a great athlete. Like, yeah,
both
getting
in the corner.
fired up.
There you go.
The open hand palm slaps, just they're covering up. Don't oversell those. Don't oversell.
No,
I mean,
I need to see if the heel team is gonna have
which one is
number
the heel
advantage.
team? I'm assuming it's Team Baszler.
Yeah,
right.
I want to see if the heel team's gonna have the advantage in the men's match too, because they're doing 2 of these on the same
Oh
show.
man, that was
Jeez.
oh
Yep, the second
nice
one.
power bombs, man.
Yep, one of her signatures.
Just
into the
into the cage. Oh, great spot. Oh, that's
Candace
man.
took it well too.
Goodness.
Really well done.
See, now that gets me fired up, man.
Yep.
Oh, she's going to be like, when she gets a chance to be top level heel, Belair, if she gets she's going to be such a good top level heel. Because she's just got that, like, she had that, or the facials and the expression and just like the body language. Oh, so good, man. So good.
Well, we see how long it took them to make Asuka heel. So I mean,
dude. But why would you make? Okay, 1 bounce is enough.
yeah.
2 bounces. Why? It's.
I mean, I get doing 2, but I mean, I don't.
That was a little excessive.
Yep.
Like, I get doing a couple, but that was excessive. Are they going to put Ripley in next and just have her go clean house? Like, like power against power, it makes sense, and then it puts her in peril later on, so she can get over.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that's the direction they're going, but it would make sense. Like, I think she's going to be the next champ. Well, here we go.
I like these cages better than the damn Hell in the Cell they turned red.
Oh God, that was terrible.
I mean,
yeah, it's just a silver cage, man. Keep it simple. Sometimes simple is. It looks like we're getting Ripley. This is dumb. Yep, Ripley.
It just takes them too long to get this stuff. I mean,
oh, she's getting some weaponry.
A little bit of plunder.
A little bit.
Some international objects.
Oh, the door. And like, I felt a little bad for Ripley when they started making her, making the move and moving her over. There were some people tweeting at her, hating on her because she's so jacked, right? And it's like I'm like, nah, man, I'm sorry, she looked good, and she is one fierce bitch. Like, I love it. I love her persona. I love her work. I love her look. Yep. Like, she's got it all. Like, she is a wrestler. Oh, we want table. We got the we want table chance.
Needs to get in there though. Like, I mean, they have.
Well, they're setting this up.
Going to have the advantage again here.
Yeah,
shortly.
I mean, but they got to get this set up. All right, somebody else is going to bring table in later, right?
Yeah, probably.
They got the kendos. They got some chairs. They got some trash cans. And Ripley's got some bad intentions, which is fantastic because she's the kind of person you want to have bad. Oh, that's nice.
Chest first into the friggin' trash can.
Yeah. Oh man, that looks so good. Those trash can bumps look so good too, because the trash can just ends up mangled.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I think that was a little. She just threw herself into the can a little bit. Ow. What are we getting?
Oh, powerbomb.
Suplex into the.
Suplex.
Rhea's gonna kill you. I love those chants.
Arm drag.
Double suplex.
Hip toss. No, they don't ever do hip tosses.
Oh, suplex, dude.
Yep.
Double suplex into the chair.
Oh.
The save. Nice. Much better time. This is what we're talking about, timing, man. These are people who work and practice to be on camera all the time, and that you can just tell. So, all right. So we got 7, 6, 5. Who do we get?
They're holding out Baszler for last. Kaylee Ray.
Yep. Table. No, more chairs. More chairs? What's she going for? More chairs. More chairs. Table's going to be like the last thing in because that's what the fans want, right?
And they already got 4 chairs in there. What the hell?
More chairs. Table.
There's
She's
the table.
teasing the table. That popped the crowd. Nope. Oh, so good. So heel.
Love it.
Oh, love it. Love it. So heel. Teases the table, shoves it back under. Oof. Oh, that was you know what? So one of the issues with the women using accoutrement. Oh, beautiful.
Using the ring or using the ropes in the cage.
Yeah. One of the issues with the women using chairs and stuff is that they don't use them a lot, right? I mean, honestly, how often do we see women's matches that turn into like really hardcore matches? And sometimes they don't really use them effectively. That was a damn good chair shot.
Absolutely.
Like they're blowing it up. Like this is one of those. Hey men, good luck.
Yep.
Follow this, bitches. All right. This is gonna be good, right? Oh, this is gonna be really good, right? Like this is gonna turn into like some crazy superplex through the chairs onto a body spot. No, double superplex. No, the double superplex power bomb spot, right?
It's gonna be a Tower of Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some maybe
Maybe
taking the chairs down.
Taking them all down, laying them flat. Oh, fans are booing her.
It'd be better if she just flipped them off. Yeah, so, yeah, a little safer. Yeah, a little Tower Doom spot coming, right? Like Super Tower Doom. Like, this is a pretty industrious one. Holy crap.
Yeah.
What? Okay, they're going to go, yeah.
Yep.
Like, and then Ripley's going to get the power spot. She's going to take them all over, right?
Oh,
no, it was just
Bianca
a
holds on.
triple power
Nice.
bomb.
It's a Tower Doom, but Bianca held on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
To
and
hit
then
the top
Bianca's
rope.
going to come off the top unless
Yep.
she goes up to the top of the cake. No.
On to Ripley.
450. Oh,
She's lucky she didn't face plant into that chair. Dangerous.
damn.
She could have pulled a Kenny Omega there and face plant into
Damn.
that
Oh,
chair.
I mean, the women are lighting it up tonight, man. This is going to be hard to follow.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Good way to start the show, man.
yeah. Get the crowd fired up, burn them out, pop them out early. They're going to be all gassed. I like it.
Chicago crowd, they shouldn't be.
Yeah, Chicago does have good crowds. All right. Dakota Kai.
Oh, she's turning heel.
Heel turn! Heel turn!
Wow.
Fantastic. Beautiful. Love it. Slam the door on her. Holy shit. Yes, that deserves a holy shit chant. Right?
Oh.
Like that deserves a holy shit chant. That, you know what? They actually did a heel turn really well.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. Yeah, slam the door on her. Yeah! Oh, and they're going hardcore.
So it's going to be a 2-on-4 match. Because she takes her out.
Oh my god, dude. This is
Yeah.
great. I love it. So I'm assuming this
Love Morrow.
I'm assuming yeah, Morrow's
Great,
great. I assume that this is from again, I wasn't watching, like they mentioned that her own partner didn't want her
Yep.
on SmackDown. Oh, Regal's out and she just swiped Regal.
God, I love Regal.
Oh, Regal's great, man.
Oh.
Whoa! Beeps. Dakota Kai's lost it. I love it. I love it, man. Like,
She's going to hit Regal with that brace.
that'd be great.
Oh, my God.
Dude, go full heel. Go full heel. That's pretty good. That's pretty full heel though. Like real. So yeah, it is now 4-on-2.
Yep.
Oh, and
she's
she's back.
Regal.
Regal. Oh,
Hey, Regal, you can't put your hands on the female talent.
no, he's just yeah. Don't get a lawsuit, Regal.
After all this ACA stuff, you don't need a
is
lawsuit.
this the best WWE heel turn in like all year?
Yeah.
Easily, right? It's better than Bailey. It's better
Yep.
than Finn.
Yep.
I mean, Finn was all right.
Yep.
Like there was nothing wrong with
No,
it. It was
this is
good.
great.
This is fantastic. This is great. All right, anybody that says we can't put over WWE is wrong. They just need to do stuff like this.
Yep.
Because this is the problem. If they gave us this, more of this and less of the crap we normally get, I would watch every week.
Oh, look at the grin on Baszler's face.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
They're all selling so well. Like, they're like Meltzer, if you don't give this thing at least 4.75, you're just hating, right? Like, come on, Meltzer.
Well, I mean, the turn's a 5. I don't know how about the match thus far, but we'll see what happens.
I mean, the match is great, but that's part of the match. And here comes Baszler. Just look at, not even worries. Oh, I love it. I love it. 2, 3, 2. All right, are they going to have somebody come in? Like, is that the... Oh, is she going to go over and attack her?
Well, I mean, they might have somebody come out and take the place of Dakota Kai.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
So it's the 3 on.
I don't know. Like, there's something here, right? Unless they they squash him out. Ripley
surprisingly
Ripley just gets over 4-on-1.
Roll up pinfall type thing because they had
Ripley. They have Ripley boss out. Like, maybe that's it.
I mean, I would hope they don't just squash with nothing else. I mean,
well, it would set up the rematch, right? Like, you can't. It would be logical to have them get squashed out, and you can't complain about it because it's 4-on-2, right? You can't really say that they lost, and you can't really. Here we go. Ripley's fighting back. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, even if Ripley goes down, she doesn't look bad, right? Because she's just overwhelmed. You're not burying anybody now. Because it's so stacked.
I get it. I just think that I don't think it's going to make anybody very happy who's in the arena if they just have a 4-on-2 squash at this point. I think if you surprise with somebody else coming out to join the team and build that hope spot and then put them over.
But the flip to that is if you do, oh, they got the handcuffs out too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the flip to that is if you bury them, all this. There's lots of rematches here, right? Yeah. Like, there's lots of rematch potential because it was such a blindsiding. It was so lopsided. Nobody gets buried. Nobody. Here we go. A little bit of comeback time, right? Mm-hmm. You got to have a little comeback, even if they win. Like. Yeah. Yeah, like there's got to be.
What if somebody goes to the top of the cage and do something?
Can I just say I love the fact that she's standing on her fingers.
I know, right?
Like that's so. But those like gauntlets are. So she's gonna like handcuff her. Is this gonna be like the Rhea Ripley breaks the handcuff spot? Mm-hmm. Like they're gimmicked cuffs, right? Like is that what we're looking at here? They're gonna be gimmicked cuffs. I don't know. I mean, this is a good problem to have, dude. Like, we legit don't know what's going to happen. And that's something in the WWE that doesn't happen a lot.
Yep.
All right. They're on the platform in the middle between the 2 rings, 2 in each. Yeah, this is great, dude. This is a great match. Like, this is the first time, I think. Hit. All right, well. And Ripley's just lighting up.
Yeah, Candace with the
trash can lid, putting in work. Oof. Huh. Yeah. Here now the numbers again, right? Mm-hmm. Like which is logical. Like I mean, I can't fault them. Like that's why I say even if they lose, you can't I mean, you can wow. All right. Can I just give it up to Belair. I mean, she just is launching herself into trash cans.
Yep. Oh!
Good Lord. All right. No.
Tornado, no.
No. Ripley's just too strong. I love it. Oh.
Suplex
into the cage. Yeah. Ripley's a whole nother animal. She's amazing. It's so easy to like just be like a fan of hers.
Yeah.
Because she's just good. Like it's like Tessa. It's so easy. It's so easy to be a Tessa fan because she's just so good. Like,
oof.
All right, this looks like it's going to be a big spot, right? Like, and Ripley's still got the handcuffs on, so that'll be cool. Like, this is going to be really. What in the hell is she going to like cloverleaf her in the air off the? Holy crap! Make her submit.
The two opposite corners. Both of them got submissions on.
Oh, damn. That head kick.
Yeah,
that's
whipped
legit,
it back
man.
into the cage. Jeez.
Onto the chair.
Yep.
Yeah, the men are going to be hard pressed to follow this match.
Absolutely.
That mystery partner better not be Triple H because he's not going to be able to. Oh Jesus, he's not going to be able to carry the weight. Like, no offense to Hunter.
They better hope Punk shows up.
Yeah, they better hope it's Punk. Ugh. They better hope it's Edge. It needs they better get somebody it's a pop. All right, spear spot, right? Look at Belair. I mean, like we're talking about Rhea Ripley being a beast. Like just pressing and just like holding like Scott Steiner style.
Yep.
So good. So good. Uh-oh. Oh man. Yeah, 4-on-1, right? We're going to get Ripley 4-on-1. That's kind of where we're headed. Yeah, the moonsault.
2.
Is it one fall to a finish? Because that's different, right? Like, it looks like it's one fall to a finish.
I swear.
I thought it was elimination. Elimination, right?
No, I thought it used to be
one fall to a finish.
Submission, fall to a finish. Like no
the
pinfall,
hair whip,
submission only.
All right, and I will. Can we just say like that is not like that really? Oh, like that hair really hurts, but so does that kendo, right? Like. Hey Bianca, can you post some Instagram pics later?
Yeah.
I'd like to see some welts.
Jeez.
Uh-oh. Oh. That's a nasty backbreaker, right?
Underhook backbreaker.
Another moonsault. All the way up.
All the way up.
All
right, so this is a spot where they push her out and then she went outside the ring so that way the team loses?
Could be.
Yeah, like that'd be an interesting.
That'd be an interesting way to do it. Yep, here we go. No, it's just going to be a huge. It's going to be huge. Like, well, maybe not. Maybe not. They're going to be up top fighting.
Yeah. Or is it going to be a huge Tower of Doom?
Super Tower of Doom. It's going to be super. Oh man.
Nope.
Oh, please don't die.
She's going to come off the top.
Reverse those reverse Ranas are always scary, dude. Holy crap. And
that's how you get a broken neck.
I mean, that looked really brutal. Look at this. Look at this on this replay. This reverse Rana. I mean, she got all the way through, so it's safe. Like, that's the issue is most people, and it's a good spot to do it being up on the top rope because you know you can actually get through it. But most of the time when you see that, that's when you get scared is they can't get all the way around so that they can land flat, and they land on their head and neck. But, yeah, like... So is that
a torture rack?
Like a kind of a torture rack, but she's got her top knot,
got her
ponytail.
Got her hair.
Yep.
Moonsault
off the top. It took a little too long. It was a little too staged, but it's still a great spot. Like let's be honest, that's a crazy bump. Popped the crowd. It popped the crowd. That was more of a live spot than it was TV. It didn't look great on TV because they were looking up and the camera shot they had was bad. But that popped the crowd. Like the crowd there, it looked amazing, right? Like.
Mm-hmm.
I can't hear what they're chanting. What are they chanting?
I'm not sure.
I couldn't hear what they were chanting. We got the volume on in the background because we don't want to get copyrighted.
Yep.
Right? Look at that chair work. We were talking about that earlier. That's good chair work, too. Credit to Baszler for taking those shots, too. God, dude. Why don't we get more matches like this again?
Because
I would be way more interested.
Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon runs the show. All right.
Main roster.
Yeah,
I'm so worried that he's gonna be like, all right, so main roster.
Holy crap!
Main roster is what we need on NXT, so we're gonna go that route. That would be terrible.
All right, where she's either
roll
gonna
back for the pin. Roll back for the pin.
She's gonna handcuff herself to her.
Oh.
Is she gonna? She's still got the handcuffs on. There's got to be something there.
Hit her with it.
Maybe. There's something here, right? Like there's definitely, right? She's gonna handcuff. She's gonna handcuff her hand to. So Ripley and Baszler are gonna be handcuffed together, so she can't. That's pretty good. Yeah, like that's a good spot.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, into the pump handle.
Ooh, through the chairs. Gotta get the chair out from under her shoulder. You're going to pin her.
Oh, man, they did. Yep, that was it. That was a good ending. Good ending, good match.
Yep.
The handcuffs played a factor. Man, they blew it up. Like, good luck following that, guys. No pressure. No pressure at all, man.
Following this tomorrow. Christ.
Dude, right? Well, I don't know, man. Tomorrow's card's pretty stacked, right?
Yeah.
Like we can bag on WWE pay-per-views. The card at least looks pretty good.
Yeah, but we've seen WWE book themselves into shitty matches out of
I understand that, but
before.
I don't know. Like some of those guys are going to go out there and they're going to make it a point, right? Like there's only so much once they're in the ring that WWE can control,
and every match ends in a disqualification.
All right, well.
Every match ends in a count out.
Can't control that. All right. As long as they don't.
Every match ends with interference with no bell, and they just forget it happened.
I wouldn't put it beyond them. Like.
They did that on TV this week. Like, they went from a freaking
all right.
interference to a commercial, and then they came back, and nothing was happening. No information as to why. Did you leave your phone over there?
I left my phone.
Well, who needs it?
Well, I was going to pull up the Survivor Series card real quick, and I didn't. We're watching, so we're doing a little different setup. You can tell from the camera angle. We got the TV on right in front of us, and then the camera's right below the TV. So we're kind of getting shot up at, but it's a real cool setup because we got a great view, and we can sit at the table, broadcast, just shoot the shit, watch the show.
It'll be easier once the rest of the renovations to Smarking down studio are done. We get the TV mounted and the electrical run to where we want to mount it and everything. Then we'll be able to have our normal camera angle. But here's that moonsault.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I hate when they do that slow down, speed up shit in the replay though.
Well, they got to do that to make it more impact. Oh, that trash can hit, man. All right, let's look at this card, right? Like, this card's pretty crazy. So Lesnar and Mysterio no holds barred for the championship.
Yep.
I mean, they could put it on Ray then, right? Like, Kane comes out and does things.
Maybe. I mean,
Ray's son gets involved.
Yeah, I feel like it's doubtful, but I mean, it should be a decent match regardless. I mean, both of those guys can go.
It's the type of if Brock's motivated, that guy can go.
Punk said.
Right. I mean, but let's be honest. If Brock's motivated, that'd be a great match. But, I mean, that's the one type of match where it's believable if Ray goes over.
Yep.
Because it doesn't matter. Like, you can use some kind of other means. Becky versus Bayley versus Shayna, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be good, right? Champion, triple threat. And then
Shayna losing 2 nights in a row won't be a good thing for her.
Unless she wins.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, they could put her over Bayley, right? They're not going to put her over Becky.
Yeah.
Unless that's the plan, bury NXT, right? Viking Raiders, New Day, Undisputed Era, right?
Yep.
New Day, you got to assume New Day, but that's going to be, right? Like, I mean, Viking Raiders, having seen that match live, Bob and I have seen that match live. We saw War Raiders versus Fish and O'Reilly. That's a crazy match, dude.
Yeah.
Those guys can go. And it's Big E and it's Kofi, so it's no slouches there, right? But we saw that tag match. That was a freaking amazing match. So if they let him do a thing, we'll be good.
Hey, it's The Rock. He must be that mystery partner.
More Jumanji. Oh, dude, that would pop the crowd, right? Like a little bit. Sting,
Freaking probably Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, David Arquette.
Oh, God.
All right, so we heard a story, right? And I have
backstage and from WWE backstage.
Yeah, and it made me soften my position on David. Like I said, my problem was always, with the way they booked him and stuff and what happened. But Booker put him over, like so much so that now I really feel like I can hate on the guy. I can hate on the decision, but I'm not gonna talk smack about the guy anymore. So Booker put him over and basically said that David Arquette's the reason he's champion. He got his champion run. He got his championship run. So
I
okay.
have never been a Damian Priest fan.
The only one I like Pete Dunne. I don't love any of these guys. Pete Dunne's all right. All right, so Team Raw versus Team SmackDown versus Team NXT women's match, the Survivor Series match. Flair, yeah, that's a loaded. I mean, that's loaded, right?
Mm-hmm.
Although they have it's Rhea Ripley and 4 members TBD from NXT in that women's match. So that'll be interesting to see who gets paired in there, right?
Yeah.
And then the men's match. The men's match is all TBD for NXT.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting, right? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, it could be really good or bad. Okay. Walter's in the house. There's an old school heel for you.
Absolutely.
Except people love him, so he can't be heel.
I'd like to see Walter versus Strowman.
Dude, Walter versus Strowman would be pretty good.
Would be shit in WWE, though. I don't think they can book two big guys.
Like that.
Yeah.
I
mean, we've seen how bad Vader versus Undertaker was.
Right. It's like they got to let him go.
We've
right.
Seen how
like,
bad. Yeah,
we need that. We need more. No, we need Walter. We need Walter versus Keith Lee. That's what we need. That's what we need because it would be on NXT, and then they'd be able to go right. Like that's what we need.
Yeah.
And then you got the middle level. Come on, man! Like. If this was on any other promotion's card, I'd be marking out so hard.
Yep.
Shinsuke, AJ, and Roderick Strong in a triple threat match.
Yep.
They're gonna ruin that match, right? Like that's gonna be like in the pre-show, right?
Freaking probably gonna end in like I don't know referee stoppage or some bullshit.
And then Bray Wyatt, Daniel Bryan, and Adam Cole versus the triple threat winner. They're gonna like okay. I mean, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, real good possibility of awesome matches, but also a real good possibility of them like screwing.
Yeah, they're gonna bone
finishes.
It, right? That card is loaded.
Hey, it's
though.
DX.
I don't think that's DX, right?
No,
I don't think so. Did they recycle some footage? Because you're not entirely wrong.
Yeah.
Break the wall down. You're like yeah. It's like oh, you didn't know. Your ass better call somebody.
You think you can tell us what to do?
Yeah, pretty much.
Think you can tell us what to wear?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of any of these guys. Like Dunn's all right. Like I like Dunn. I don't love him like some people do, but the other like Priest and Dane, they're not bad. I'm not into them. Like they haven't given me a reason to like really love them.
Yeah. They are starting to bring in like the UK guys, and I don't know. Some people were marking out over Dunn, and who the other guy who Dunn fight championship first UK championship
Well, the one that everybody marked out about was Dunn Walter. That was the big one.
Who was when they first started NXT UK, first NXT UK champion? It was Dunn and
I don't remember who. That's how long ago.
Yeah,
Because Dunn was.
I can't remember
Dunn
his
was.
name.
You got to remember, Dunn was champ for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
So.
But anyway, everybody was
Dunn's good, man.
was marking out, and I'm like, and talking about how WWE had like the best UK wrestlers. I'm like, WWE did not have the current best UK wrestlers.
Japan has the best UK wrestlers
at the time, especially because they had Marty and they had an Osprey both there, and Zack Sabre Jr. So yeah,
for sure.
Now Marty's not there any longer, but the other two still are.
It'll be interesting to see where he lands.
Yeah, he'd go into freaking AEW.
Everybody assumes, but you never know, right?
Why would he go to WWE? Why would he stay in
money?
Why would he go to WWE when their complaints are coming out of NXT that people aren't getting any TV time and are upset about it, and 205 Live is now gone? Yeah. And
I wouldn't. I'm just saying, like, let's not forget WWE offered the Bucks huge money, just to get them away, right? And the Bucks said no because they had new.
I'm pretty sure AEW is going to match anything that.
I don't know.
offers,
I don't know. We'll see.
Marty.
Like Marty be a good pickup though.
You heard the rest of the ROH shit, right?
Oh yeah, about Kelly Klein getting fired while injured. Like Ring of Honor's in a real bad place, man.
Yeah, getting fired while injured because she spoke out about the company like a week before. And
yeah, that's not a good sign.
Yeah,
like that is not good.
Yep. And a text message was shared between somebody who was doing an article about Ring of Honor and like their president, and basically they were like, nobody we bring in now would make a bump in the ratings. Nobody's gonna make us millions of dollars. There's nothing that's gonna like put us on that level. Yeah, they basically shit on the entire company.
They missed the boat. If they would have stepped up, if Sinclair had stepped up when they had the chance, there would be no AEW, right? Like you have to assume they had their chance.
Yeah, you must not have seen. I sent you this article.
I must have missed it. Yeah, I must have missed it. I'll take a look at it.
Yeah,
but
it's from Newsweek, so I mean it's not from like a dirt sheet, and.
Yeah, like, I mean, this. Fingers. He's working the fingers. He does like working the fingers.
Sure does.
But
remember when he started doing that, Marty Scurll's like, "Yeah, everybody just ripping me out." Yeah.
The problem is, like I said, following that women's match is just going to be brutal, right? Like, this is not bad. Like, they started off good, but it's just, how do you follow that women's match? It was great. So. Like, what else is on the card tonight? Like, I didn't even, like, I only saw the 3 matches. This and the men's and the women's match, right?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't announce a whole lot that I've seen. All right, so here's the exchange.
Riddle and Balor.
So they're talking about Maria, who they didn't re-sign. They forgot to.
Right.
So Maria's contract being a mistake, you mean, was that your oversight? And the president's like, yes.
Yeah, Joe Koff.
And they're like, yep. And they're like, that's a fuck up, a big one. I want to help you guys not let that happen. And then Joe Koff says, at the same time, if a talent wants to be here, they'll reach out. And then the response was, no, they won't. You don't even know. And then Koff replied, and Maria, while intriguing and full of potential, is not going to make us millions. The response was,
you shouldn't say that in public. It's true.
Yep.
It's one of those things that's true.
It gets worse, though.
Okay, but you shouldn't say that.
So the response being, wow. And then Koff says, bottom line, not one single talent is going to do that for us right now. The bigger picture is most important. And this is a text between Adam Birch, a.k.a. Joey Mercury, and the general manager, Greg Gilland. That
was a good power spot.
Yeah. So I'm like, man, that's That's not good.
Yeah, you can't say that stuff in public, right? Or is that a text message?
That's in text message.
But you can't like be sharing that all willy nilly. Like that's the kind of thing you think and don't say, right? Because you got to put your company over. You got to put it in the best possible position to succeed. And going on and being like, talent will be here. They'll reach out if they want. Like, no, you got to be. That's a terrible attitude.
I mean, that could have been the case, I don't know, like 5 years ago. I mean, if talent wanted to be in Ring of Honor, there were a lot less places to go. But, I mean, New Japan's offering really good contracts. Friggin' WWE's scooping up everybody.
Yeah, WWE is just buying people up to keep them off the street, right?
They want a WWE. They got WWE UK, NXT UK. They want to do NXT Japan. They got the friggin' Raw and SmackDown rosters. I mean, they got plenty of places to stick people. They can stick them in that developmental and leave them there for multiple years.
Like, this is a good match. This is a good match, but again, it's following that women's match. It's tough, man. Like, if this was
spot.
if this was the opening match, I think we'd be all on fire. The crowd seems to be hot still, though. Like, yeah, the crowd's still into it. You got to assume Dunn's going to go over, right? Like, he's the ooh, nice. You got to assume Dunn's going to go over. I
guess it depends on what they want to do with these other guys.
Because Dunn Cole is like the money match, right? Comparatively speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Although it'll be buried in that card.
Yeah.
Nice. That is not the proper grip to prevent an armbar there.
Nope.
That's the appropriate response.
Yeah.
But that is not like that annoys me too. Like if you're gonna do a spot, like at least try to sell it properly.
Yeah.
Dane's crazy eyes are not at all intimidating. I will say that. Like I think if Dane was just had like when he looks like angry, like not crazy eyed, but just angry and surly, that's scary. Like crazy eyed Killian Dane, not. It looks silly, not scary. Like right now, Killian Dane looks bruisery, and that's not good, right? Yeah. He's the kind of guy you wouldn't want to meet behind a bar, right? Yeah. When he's pissed off and drunk. Yep. Oof. He's got that look, and I love that look in a wrestler. I do.
I'm still angry that he fucked up Sanity.
Yeah. Leave it to WWE.
Yep.
Oh, poor Pete Dunne.
Oof.
That was stiff. Oh, that was stiff. All right. You got give it up. That was a nice sequence. Yeah, this is a good match too, man. Mm-hmm. Good luck following this tomorrow night, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with Vince at Gorilla.
I know, right?
I don't know. Vince could be at Gorilla tonight. We don't know, but
He's probably here in Grand Rapids.
No.
Hanging out with Seth. The golden boy. I mean, if Seth and Roman are here, you gotta.
Roman's here. I didn't know Seth was here tonight, but I knew Roman was in town. Oh, that was a cool triple spot.
Oh, maybe Seth is in Chicago already.
I don't know. The show's probably. I don't know. No, the show's probably still going on.
It's weird. So SmackDown last night was in Chicago, and then they sent those guys freaking up here to Grand Rapids to wrestle. Like, because if Roman's up here, then that's the SmackDown roster.
Yeah.
So then they got to go back to Chicago tomorrow.
The advertised show to here, the advertised talent here was Roman, Charlotte, Bray Wyatt.
So SmackDown.
Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, SmackDown.
And Sami Zayn.
Yeah, that's the SmackDown roster.
So they did SmackDown in Chicago.
So why wouldn't they just do SmackDown in Grand Rapids or Detroit?
I don't know. Like, I mean, it's only a 3-hour car ride. That's how they probably justify it.
Yeah,
right?
But I mean, it's a 6-hour trip to go from Chicago to Grand Rapids and then back to Chicago.
Right.
For the next
so
show.
what they probably did is they did SmackDown last night, and then they drove up last night.
What they probably did is book SmackDown, War Games, and Survivor Series, and then realize that like they were friggin' doing.
They could slip a house show. They could slip a house show in.
Yep.
But yeah, they probably came up last night after SmackDown or whatever, and then they were in town last night, and then they did the show today, and they'll be driving to Chicago tonight when it's over.
Yep.
That's my guess. Because why would you want to drive into Chicago during the day? Because traffic is a thing. So, and that's their justification. I assume it's table spot. That's good.
They could have just saved money and shot like SmackDown in Detroit, did their house show in Grand Rapids.
Yeah, that probably, but they don't.
arrive in
WWE doesn't
Chicago.
care.
Yeah.
They're stupid. All right. I like Dane a little more in this match, like after this match.
Yeah.
I really do. Like he's showing me a little something. Cannonball?
Yep.
That is a giant cannonball.
And that is not the same kind of barricade they use on their main roster.
No, that looks like one of the old school ones.
Yeah, and then it's missing the legs, the cross.
Well,
section.
it was just taped down.
Yep.
That's it was breakaway spot,
so it
but
looked cool.
it's cool. I mean, it's still an unpleasant spot.
Yeah.
That was taped down to the mat.
Mm.
Which makes sense, like and I can't even bag on him for it because it makes sense because if you're like, well, we taped it down because it's on the mat, so we didn't want it to tip over.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't have the crossbar.
No,
but
they had the crossbar turned sideways intentionally.
Yep.
Like they had the foot turned. Well, but they can justify that. They can be like, well, we don't want the foot sticking out so that the wrestlers can injure themselves, right? Like you can justify it.
I don't know. I think you're reaching, but
it's not that big. It's not that big. I mean,
they did just work spots in the friggin'
but I'm saying
Omega
like,
Moxley match too.
I'm like
so,
I
whatever.
wouldn't if I was setting up a barricade like just at a event where people were walking around. I wouldn't want a crossfoot sticking out where I'd be liable for somebody to trip. I mean, at least it's plausible.
You also don't want that not set up properly so it tips over and hits the ring bell and
you're not entirely wrong there either, but I'm just saying like at least in terms on the grand scheme of things WWE does that doesn't make sense, that is very 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 low on the scale.
Yeah, wrongly setting up a barricade and it falling over on somebody will get your ring crew guys fired. So they wouldn't have. I mean, so whatever. But
You're fired.
Like I said, they had those work spots.
Razor's Edge.
Yep.
Nice.
They had those work spots in Kenny and Moxley's match too. So I mean.
So, dear AEW, that is how you break up a count.
Yep.
I will say that. Like,
the whole like trying to like hit someone's leg or whatever. I mean,
just get in there and muck up the cow. Like, right? Like, there's no discrepancy. And kudos to Dunn for being where he needed to be and being in the spot. Like, that's
be in position early, especially if you're off camera.
But that goes back to that. Like, they're on TV all the time, and they have been for years. Like, AEW's kind of new. Like, and those wrestlers are a little green on TV.
Like I said, it's with Santana and Ortiz. We've been on
it's Santana and Ortiz.
TNA
That was you can't do that, guys. So.
But I mean, the referee was doing everything he could to feed his foot through the ropes, man.
True story. He's like, get me. Well, you just, like I said, you just got to count at that point. Yeah. Like that should be the rule. Like you should just
pull a Nick Patrick and grab your shoulder.
Oh Jesus, that was a good dive. Jesus.
Story about how they tore a rotator cuff while counting.
Yeah. Grab your shoulder. Mm-hmm. Oh my God! But don't overdo it. Just be like, oh, just collapse.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Well, this... Yeah. Uh-oh. Miyamaro with this... Uh-oh.
Yup.
That's pretty good. I mean...
Nice.
Yeah, this match is pretty good, man. Like
after the one off the cage, though, I mean...
If this match was going on and if there was a title on the line or something, I don't think any of us would be dissatisfied if it was a main event of any just generic pay-per-view, right? Yeah. Like, if we got a match like this for the main event of Fastlane, right? Like, we'd be pretty happy. Like... Did they retire Fastlane? Which one did they retire?
I don't know.
They just retired one of those.
Great Balls of Fire. They just retired that one.
But they retired another one. I don't remember.
Mattel's the sponsored for that spot there. Speaking of, did you got Netflix still?
Yes and no. I haven't watched it in a while. What's up?
They just added a new season of Toys That Made Us, and one of the featured toys is pro wrestling toys, and they focused on like WB products over the years and. You will be shocked to find out that Vince McMahon had a handshake agreement with one toy company, and went and took more money from another another company to do the toys.
Shocking.
Who would have thought? Yeah. It was funny though that they had
Evolution got retired.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, well,
it has been quietly moved to the. I knew I saw a story about
Evolution got
it.
retired because it's the women's pay-per-view and they didn't want to do with those anymore.
Ooh.
Yeah, because because they had that one women's match in Saudi Arabia, therefore we don't need to have their own pay-per-view.
Nah.
Jesus. Anyway, yeah, Cody and Justin Roberts were both featured on the WWE toy thing, and they were like interviewed
pretty
them
funny.
numerous times. Yeah.
Well, that was a pretty nice transition right there. But
yep.
All right, Priest is terrible at selling the.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know what people see in him. I didn't like him in Ring of Honor. I don't get why people think he's that good.
He's got a good look.
Yeah,
but
I mean
he's not bad, but like his selling, he does not sell well. Like, and he does not know how to like. He somebody needs to take him aside and be like, look, you're going to be taking this spot. One Wing Angel.
Jesus.
Nobody kicks out of that.
Damian Priest is going to. Yeah.
It's because Kenny Omega didn't deliver
I know,
it.
right?
You think that's a shot? Like we're gonna have him do a One Wing Angel and have somebody kick out of it because nobody kicks out.
Moxley's been doing his dirty deeds, and everybody and their mother's been kicking out of it because it's the WWE move. Won the title from a bunch of people in WWE, but in freaking New Japan and AEW, everybody kicks out of it.
Well,
at least he's not doing that stupid ass clothesline.
I wouldn't mind if he broke it out once every couple of months. It looked cool. It just got annoying when we saw it every match, right? Yeah. It was. I think because he did it so well.
I think he just needs to wait and not do it until they're a title match. And
yeah,
he's completely worn out, and the guy whips him into the ropes, and he does that.
It would be great.
Do it, and it'd be just surprising.
Yeah, it would. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey,
look at that!
Bullet Club shirts in the crowd. Spotted two of them right next to each other.
There's a bunch of them. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Yeah, no.
Two sweet guys.
I always liked that clothesline move. I just thought it got too much.
Yeah, when you do it multiple times.
It was just too much.
It
was overkill. It wasn't bad. It was just overkill. I'm just worried that he's so jaded by everything he did in WWE, he's never going to do it again. And it's a shame because if he did break that out, what in the hell? Pump handle
into
some kind of face planty move. I don't even know what to call that.
Yeah.
Pump
handle into something that looks
all right. I understand Pete Dunne is a tough MFer and he's strong, but at some point you gotta there's a size issue, right? Trying to do this to, I don't know. I mean, maybe it'll. No, that's what he's trying to do, but it looked not clean and not in a good way, right?
Mm-hmm.
That just looked not. I don't know. It just looked. The original camera angle did not look good. It was not flattering.
No, not at all.
Now, if he would have done that to Priest, it would have looked better, right? I think it's because Dane is just so big. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but whatever. All right. The Bruiserweight chance. Nice. Yeah, these guys are really, and they're getting time. There's only 4 matches, so I guess they're allowed time. Those kicks look good, though. Let's be honest. Those kicks look real good. All right. We got a finisher? Crossroads. I mean, the Reckoning. I mean, Crossroads. Nope. Nice.
All right.
That's how you break up a count. You throw your body onto somebody.
So, what's the next big move? A buckshot lariat or
buckshot lariat?
Meltzer driver? What move are they gonna AEW steal next?
Dude, I want a Meltzer driver in the War Games match, and I want Mauro Ranallo to call it a Meltzer driver. I will straight mark out. Right? That'd be great.
Assisted pile driver.
Cease and desist.
Ooh.
That's a way to take somebody out, right?
Yeah,
that's good.
Huh. Don't usually see a chop block from the side.
True story.
Yeah.
All right. There's a reason they call it high risk.
That would be irritating. He's gonna moonsault or some shit. No, all right.
No, it's gonna give Pete Dunne the chance to counter it and win, right? Like that's where we're going. Like I said, we gotta assume that Dunne's winning this, right?
I mean, Dunne and Cole's the money match, so I mean,
you gotta assume, right? Like that's the one that, even though it's gonna be buried, like I said, buried on that card, like.
So, here's a point I seen being made quite heavily with SmackDown this week. So remember how they had to move Brock over to Raw, and the whole thing was that he wanted to fight Rey Mysterio,
right?
And he could only fight him if he was on the same roster, so he had to quit SmackDown because the brand split wouldn't allow.
Yeah.
Well, apparently a bunch of Raw stars were on freaking SmackDown this week, so
it doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. It's just okay.
WWE's lack of continuity strikes again.
Yeah, that's a good spot, right? Like, all right. Pump handle. That looked so much better. Yeah. That looked proper.
Oof. Senton.
Like,
it's a big dude to take a senton from.
Dane has got some weight on him. Another guy that Vince will get to the main roster and Vince will hate because he's not a bodybuilder, right? Yeah. Like he just looks like Dane just looks like a mean man, right? Like
send him home to lose some weight.
Oh, he's a nice old fashioned sleeper.
Yeah.
We like sleepers. Oh God!
Senton.
All right, that's pretty brutal. Nice. There's your win. Like oof. That was a good end. That's a good finish. I like it.
That weak ass push to somehow get Killian Dane out of the ring. I don't know, man. Like I mean the pin made sense, but that wasn't very convincing. Let's see the replay. Maybe from another angle.
I'm just saying, like in terms of finish, it was just a straightforward, like nothing crazy. Like it makes sense. Mm-hmm. Dane hits that swanton, and it's like Dunne just okay. I'm here. I'm a pin. I'm gonna
tomorrow at 7, huh?
On the pre-show.
Pre-show, yeah.
On the pre-show, because of course they're gonna bury that match. They're gonna get 7 minutes.
7 minutes on the pre-show. Yeah. All right, here. Let's watch this again. Now, was he supposed to have fallen asleep in the middle of doing the move,
he was kind of out, and it was like he rolled out, but you notice like he kind of rolled out, and then his arm came back in towards the end. Mm-hmm. So it was maybe he was like, because that'll happen when you get gray. That's why it's kind of believable. Like you're like he's just like rolling out, and he's like, "Oh shit, I got to go back in," and then he realizes, but it's too late. Yeah. So that's not as egregious as we thought it was, right? Yeah. Like that's way believable. I'm good with that. That was a good finish. I like it. There wasn't anything crazy.
Hey, let's get some Grubhub.
More Grubhub. Hey,
Grubhub getting their money's worth for that sponsorship.
Grubhub and rum, right? Like,
yep. I wish Grubhub would deliver some rum. That'd be far better.
Grubhub and rum.
Rum Hub.
Rum Hub?
Somebody start that.
That seems legit.
Rum Hub. I'd like Bourbon Hub personally, but
I'd prefer Craft Beer Hub. Somebody should start that here. Like we've got a million breweries here in Grand Rapids. It's crazy. All right, what?
See, Craft Beer Hub would be.
They're advertising the next takeover.
Yeah.
Okay, it's in Portland. NXT Takeover Portland 16th. On February 16th. Okay.
All right.
So that means that'll be watchable, right? Like,
what's going on in February?
I don't know.
April's freaking WrestleMania. Why are they doing a takeover like?
They're going to do a takeover
2 months before Mania?
Yeah. I mean,
early.
I don't know. Who's the fourth?
CM
Punk. CM Punk.
It's Randy Orton.
Ryback. I'm just gonna name it. It's people that no chance, right?
Yeah. Oh, so this is what Poppy is.
Okay.
Yeah. They were like Poppy. Everyone was talking about Poppy.
Okay, it's the theme song band. Gotcha.
Yeah, freaking.
All right, Finn Balor.
I'm like, are all the boys doing cocaine again? Is that a thing?
Finn Balor, Matt Riddle time.
Yep. By Mattel. Mattel sponsored.
Sponsored by Mattel.
who like put out a Finn Balor zombie figure where he's missing the bottom half of his jaw, and it's creepy as shit.
Balor Club.
That's probably why it was in the discount store there today.
True story.
Yeah, dude. Gonna wear face paint? Gonna be painted up? Gonna have the demon? Probably not.
Probably not. No demon.
I don't know. He always wore the demon in NXT.
That was a good heel turn, though.
You know,
it'd be better if he would have
main
joined
roster
Undisputed Era, and they would have been. And then they throw Adam Cole out, and then they become Balor Club.
What they
I don't know, dude.
I don't know why they just didn't do.
All right, that was pretty brutal.
Undisputed Era versus Balor Club, and then Adam Cole be the one who turns and turns on freaking O'Reilly.
That'd be so good.
And if there's one for sure thing in life, it's
that Adam Cole always turns on Kyle O'Reilly. True story. But no. You're the bro to do it.
Bro.
What's a bro? Can you hear Vince? Can you hear him having that kind of, what's a bro?
It's man's ear, damn it. little Seinfeld reference right here.
Oh, yes. It is a little Seinfeld reference. Oh, see those CM Punk shirts in the front row? CM Punk. Yeah. They're signaling it.
Yep, they were handing them out of the door.
Oh, Jesus.
They gave them to everybody who showed up with
let's
a
not lie. If he comes out, like, that place will go ape. Like, right? Like, it's like, what is it? Like a 0.0000001% chance, but it literally, there could be nothing bigger in wrestling, right?
They could boo him like they did at Starrcast. Chicago, they booed him.
I don't think a different fan base. I mean, it isn't, but it is, right? Like, can we be honest about that? Like, they would probably
wrestling fans.
They would probably pop, right? Because they know. It's Cole Cabana.
Yeah, I know, right? Isn't he in Japan?
Yeah, probably. He's probably in Japan. Road Warrior Animal. That's a Chicago guy, kinda, sorta. Kayfabe Chicago, right?
Yeah, last time Road Warrior Animal came out, he had a motorcycle fall over on him.
No.
Yeah, he came out at freaking All In, and his motorcycle tipped over and almost knocked him on his ass.
When did I miss that? I missed that.
Well, you weren't there live, so it wasn't on camera.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah. Well, that doesn't count then. Like,
it was during the pre-show for All In.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't see that. Like, when did that happen?
Yeah, well, quit being so damn busy. You can go to shit.
Hey, man, we're going to Warrior Wrestling. That's going to be freaking awesome. I get to meet. Oh, everybody. Boy, we haven't even gotten to talk about that yet. So we're going to Warrior Wrestling when now's a good time when they're just kind of out doing a thing. Riddle coming to the ring. Going to Warrior Wrestling, what is it, the 14th? The 12th? 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
We're going to Chicago.
By the fact that Minoru Suzuki is probably going to murder somebody.
And by somebody, we mean Filthy Tom Lawler. Yeah. Minoru Suzuki is working against Tom Lawler. And that's the main event, I believe.
Yep.
And we're doing the meet and greet, so I get to meet Minoru Suzuki. I'm freaking stoked.
Yep. And freaking
I should dress up.
Amazing Red.
You think I should dress up? I should dress up like Shinsuke.
You should dress up like Liger.
Liger?
Yeah.
Wear a Liger mask? Can I get a Liger mask in time?
Probably.
That would be pretty good.
Highspots.com.
Something tells me that's a bad idea.
Keep telling Jordan, I'm like, dude, rock that Liger shirt. And he's like, no.
No.
Like, what? Lance Archer will protect you, maybe.
Maybe. No.
Yeah, Lance Archer will be there as well.
That's going to be really good, man. Like that card's going to be really good.
Chaos and Suzuki-gun are both going to be in the house.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yep.
And
Pillman Jr.
Ospreay.
Yep.
His only non-New Japan U.S. appearance this year.
Absolutely.
That's going to be good. Like, we're
Chicago
looking forward
got
to
all
it.
the wrestling,
And we're gonna do
fun.
some. Bob's done some really good shoots so far, like walkthroughs and stuff. But we're gonna do it a little different now that we're going together. We're both gonna hit this show up. We're gonna change up kind of the format, and I think it's gonna help you guys see what the fan experience is.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be kind of our model moving forward of fan experiences. And we're really stoked to shoot it. Like, we've got some really cool ideas for it. So if you check it out and you like it, we're going to try and have that up probably a couple days after we want to get it up quick so that people can see it. If you're in driving distance to Chicago, Warrior Wrestling does some really good shows. You should check them out for sure. Like, and they're awesome. Like, the behind the stage people, like the people who run that show, they're really cool. Like, if you reach out to them and have questions, they get back to you. Very professional, and they try their hardest for being they're a smaller independent promotion. They do get some big names, but they are a smaller independent promotion, but they do a bang up job. Got to give them credit. So, no paint.
Yep.
No surprise, but no paint.
Yeah, Warrior Wrestling's going to be on Fight TV, that card too.
Yeah, that's going to be really good.
On Fight,
Be good.
So anybody wants to check that out and can't make it to Chicago, that might be
that's a good alternative. Yeah, that card's going to be that. Yeah, that Suzuki Lawler match is just going to be insane, dude.
Well, Finn's losing, right? He's not wearing the paint.
I guess. I don't know, dude.
I mean, he always wins when he wears the paint, and his losing streak tends to happen when he's not wearing the paint. So
I don't know what they're going to do. How long before they make Matt Riddle start wearing boots?
As soon as he called up to the main roster.
Yeah. Remember, like, the last person that didn't wear boots, Rusev, really was the last guy who didn't wear boots, and then it hurts his foot, and then boots.
As soon as Vince sees that Matt Riddle's not wearing boots, he's going to have Matt Riddle's partner, like, have a cheating angle with, like, somebody else.
All right, so this is just going to infuriate me all night. Stop grabbing your goddamn hand. Grab your wrist, you dummy.
Yep. And Riddle should know better.
I mean, if you're going to grab your hand, at least freaking Gable grip.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm just going to lose my...
And, out of everybody...
God!
Riddle should know better.
It's Balor's got to, like... Come on, Finn. Like everybody at this level should, like, at least... You don't go like...
The wrist
I mean, it's...
There we go.
That's nasty. Yeah, like don't grab like this, right? Like that just don't do it. Like,
unless you're going for that specific tear apart spot.
Yeah, like
when you go for that spot where you're
like you got, because I mean you got to get a good solid grip or protect that wrist, and nobody rolls into it to close up the arm either. It just drives me crazy. Sorry, I get a little twitchy. Like it's just like. Just roll into the arm. Like, I know it's not optimal. Like, you get in that position, you're in a bad way anyway, but, oh, that's a nice spot. Oh, all right, now we got to give him credit, right? Like, that was a really cool spot. Like, the looks like they're going to go bouncing, and Balor just hangs onto the side headlock.
Not letting go with the, oh, there we go.
There we go. All right, now this is good. Like, this is good. Like, these are some good transitions, right? Like... The too sweet whoop whoop.
All right, Marty Scurll, surprise guest confirmed.
Oh, dude, maybe he's the mystery partner.
Doubt it.
Maybe he's the mystery partner. That popped the crowd. That's the suck part, dude. There's so many wrestlers that are signed everywhere.
Yeah.
There's just like nobody to be like a really crazy surprise guest.
Yep.
Now this is one of the things that Riddle does that I really like. These chain gut wrenches. And it shows off his strength because he does the full deadlift and he just does it. That's nice. That's nice. Nice counter. But yeah, I love that sequence when he does those chain gut wrenches. I love that.
Oh. Oof.
That's a big shot, right?
Yeah. What the hell's Finn got tattooed on his forearm?
I don't know. I've never noticed that before.
Trogdor. Trogdor the
Burn AT. Dude, that's like 15 years old now.
I know, right?
Oh, we're old. God, I feel old.
Pro Wrestling Tees, the webpage went down. Someone was like, the system's down, and I freaking replied with the gif of Strong Bad. The system is down.
The system is down.
You sounded
Time to check
you
the
sounded
email.
way more like Arnold than you did like Strong Bad.
The
system is down.
Get to the chopper.
The system is down. Come with me if you want to live.
My name is Harry Tasker. No, it's not, Arnold. It's not. There is no world that you sound like that and your name is Harry Tasker, okay?
Put the cookie down.
That's the only Arnold name I can remember, like character name. I'm sure there's what if you can remember some other ones. I can't. I just Harry Tasker from True Lies. I remember that.
And then what with can't remember it in
they're all
the way.
Like they're all just absurd, right?
Yeah.
They're the most Americanized American.
The new Terminator. He's his name's Carl. Which
my name is Terminator, not Carl.
Which when we go back to the whole goofy internet videos, I'm like, oh man, his name's Carl, and Carl kills people.
Oh, God.
That's awesome.
Carl.
He's like, yeah, he's like, my name's Carl now, and I'm like, Carl, that kills people. Yeah.
All right. Just because I'm nosy, right? Like
how you're trying to get Arnold names?
Arnold names. Like I'm curious because let me go to IMDb.
Do you hear Tom Arnold's got some feud going with CM Punk
He
now?
does.
He
Seth,
tweeted
I mean
at us.
Tom.
Yeah, he tweeted at us, Tom Arnold. He said something about like he was gonna take CM Punk and his soiled tights and put him in his old gym locker. And then I tweeted at Tom Arnold,
Why do you want
CM Punk's soiled
CM
Punk gear? And he replied with like, yeah, that's a good point. And I'm like, what the hell? All right. Cool.
I don't know. Well, it's probably some setup. They're going to have Arnold on there, go to promo school.
Probably.
It's a work, right? Okay, here we go. He was Dutch in Predator, right?
That's a good one.
All right. And then he was Adam Gibson in The Sixth Day. Harry Tasker in True Lies. Why won't it give me like it's cutting name off U.S. Marshal something or other. That was what do you call it? That
app instead of the
yeah,
web page.
Yeah. Eraser. T800/Carl.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love me some Carl.
Wade Vogel.
Oh, he was Mr. Freeze. That was an okay one.
Yeah, Victor Freeze in the worst. Of course, he was in the worst Batman movie, right? Like the worst Batman movie.
He was Howard Langston in Jingle All
My
the
name
Way.
is Howard. I'm
Yep.
Howard Langston.
That's
That's
where he had that big fight with the Big Show. Yeah, he got in a fight with Vern Troyer and the Big Show in Jingle All the Way.
Oh my God, I've never seen Jingle All the Way.
Oh man, it's great. It's my favorite Arnold line. Best Arnold line ever is from that movie where he called his house and the sleazy neighbors with his wife saying he's eating her cookies, and he's like, "No, you put the cookie down."
No,
So
I
good.
think the best Arnold line, and this is the problem with having this match now, is because like it's good, but it's like it's followed two really good matches, and it's like okay, like these guys are putting on a good match, but it's like The issue with Arnold, bro, or no, the best line of my favorite Arnold line is what is it, Commando, right? Where he's like, hey Sully, remember when I told you I'd kill you last? I lied, and just drops him. Like I don't know why, I love that.
I don't know.
Ankle lock. Speaking of ankle lock,
I don't know. You're gonna have to watch Jingle All the Way. I mean,
no.
dude,
How about no,
dude? You got the line. Hey, little girl, how about you give me that ball? And I'll give you a nice yellow ball.
Oh, Jesus.
And then you got him running down the street going, "That's a Prata Vixen, Comet Cupid, Dana Blitzen."
Ray Owens. I'm Ray Owens. Ray Owens. Gordy Brewer. My name is Gordy Brewer. Like, really? Are you kidding me? Yeah, Howard Langston. John Kruger. At least that's kind of believable, right? Like that one's a little closer. Jack Slater in Last Action Hero. Just terrible. So bad. The Terminator T-800. Quaid. My name is Quaid. Total Recall. Yep. Get your ass to Maz. 2 weeks.
But what was his real name? It wasn't Quaid, right? Like, wasn't his name like?
No, Quaid was like his real name,
okay,
right?
What was his name?
What was his fake name?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Like, I don't.
Oh, he had a hot wife. That's
Get your ass to Maz. Who played his wife in that movie? Was that Sharon Stone?
I don't know, but I'm watching Finn Balor.
It was Sharon Stone, dude. That's why it was a hot wife.
Yeah,
it was like 19. What was it? Like 91 Sharon Stone. That's pretty hot. Like, yeah, 1990 Sharon Stone. That's pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
All right, that was pretty.
Like, she didn't have 3 boobs or anything, but.
Ben Richards in The Running Man. Ben Richards, are you kidding? All right, we're gonna watch some wrestling. Like now that we've talked about all the ridiculous Arnold names, all the ridiculous Arnold names. All right, oh, that's a nice suplex. No, he just no-sold a German, just no-sold Balor's German, and then gave him one of his own.
Love to see Riddle and Kenny Omega.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good in the right promotion.
Anywhere not WWE.
Riddle and Minoru Suzuki.
Book that shit in AAA.
Riddle and Minoru in the Dome.
Yeah.
Some would call that a V-trigger.
Some would call that a Rainmaker into a V-trigger.
Raining V-trigger? No, this match is good, man. Like
V-maker.
I will say this, like Finn Balor has one of the best sling blades in the business.
Absolutely.
Like some people do it and they just botch the hell out of it, and I'm like, that doesn't look good.
Yep. I'd love to see
that's a spear. That was
Balor
a Moose-esque spear. Did the follow through and everything.
Yep. I'd like to see Balor and Kushida go at it in NXT.
That could be good.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Morrow is fired up for this. All right, here comes the counter, right? Nope. You just jackhammered him.
Yep. Goldberg's a mystery.
Yeah.
We can do this all night, people.
The bro hammer. All right, we get it. You don't like vets. We get it.
Spear and jackhammer. Yeah, Goldberg and Riddle gonna freaking wrestle at Mania or something.
Yeah, Goldberg is gonna get buried.
See?
Yeah, Morrow making the Bill Goldberg reference. Oh, and more
Undertaker.
disrespect, right? Counter. Nice. Maybe.
Oh, Dragon Sleeper. Oh!
Nice.
Nice. Oof.
Yeah, this is a good match. Like this is legit. It just it followed those other two, man, and like you got to assume the men's war game match is going to be lit, right? It's going to just be crazy.
Yeah, let's see if it lives up to that women's one though.
That's true. That women's match was that's match of the night so far.
Absolutely.
Oh, come on! Why would you start Why would you start the chants? Why would you do that? You knew that was gonna like.
Why does Chicago really like Hideo Itami? Chicago, a bunch of Kenta marks.
They are not a bunch of Kenta marks. They don't know that Kenta gave Punk that move. It immediately like
gave.
He
put use of the word.
Well, Punk asked him if it was cool. Like that's that's giving, right? He gave him permission, like, and it's cool. You can bag on Punk for a lot of things. It's cool that he at least asked, right? Like, that's the story, like, from both of them.
Missed the coup de grace.
Better get a rope. Better get that rope. I'm not sure that I like.
Keep on rolling. Ugh, really?
Better get to that rope. Better cheat. You're the heel.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that
Put
looked
his toe in his mouth.
that looked really uncomfortable. Not like even brutally painful, but it looked like. All right, what do we got?
Nice. Oof.
No, man, they put Balor over. I'm surprised.
Me too.
They must be building him for something.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good
I guess
on
you can
Balor.
have. It's
I'm all
easier
about
to
that.
have Riddle come back and challenge Balor again than it is Balor to challenge Riddle, right?
Yep.
Like
And
that's.
I mean, he just went down to NXT. I mean, that's my problem with all the main roster guys. Like, you're taking guys who have been on the main roster, right, and guys who have been world champions on the main roster.
Yeah,
and
you
then
can't.
you send them back down to the NXT ranks.
You got to put him
It's just-
over,
yeah.
right? Like that's the logic, right?
I mean, at some point they can give the rub to somebody else, but I mean, you can't.
Yeah,
send them back and
immediately,
have
then
them-
it just buries them, right? Because you already are looking at Balor like, okay, you didn't have anything for him on the main roster. They sent him back to NXT. Yeah, you got to kind of give him the win. I'm glad they did. That feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And we bitch so much about WWE when they book incorrectly. It feels like tonight is, you know what? It feels like tonight they're hitting all their marks. But it's NXT again, right? Like that's the flip. Like NXT more often than not hits its marks. But it feels like, oh god, that heel turn in the first match was great. Like, I mean, we all knew what happened as soon as she turned back. We knew what was happening,
Yeah,
right?
so good.
But I don't think any of us really expected that, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think any of us were ready for it until we were in the moment, and that's what made it so good.
Well, I mean, they didn't telegraph it. I mean, they didn't have her part of that team going in. I mean, it
No.
wasn't. I mean,
And she didn't
and she
show
played off like,
and she didn't
oh,
show
I'm not ready. I'm not. Yeah.
and
so-
she didn't show any bad blood like about the whole situation, right?
Yep.
Like she was just like, okay, like it was just what it was, like, which is what they failed to do on the main roster a lot of time. They like try to hype it up so much that they give it away.
Yep. Oh, did you see the photos of Bailey's gear and why she's not wearing the belt?
Yeah,
on her
yeah,
waist anymore?
I don't know if that's real or not, but I mean, people are commenting about how it spells AEW.
Yeah, I mean,
but whatever.
whoever put that together, like her gear, to space out her name and
They should just change her name to Basic Karen. Like that, and I like Bailey, but goddamn, that haircut makes her look like a basic Karen.
That's a terrible
right?
haircut.
Like, I don't know.
Oh,
It's not.
Jesus, here's the Master of the Universe WWE figures.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
When did this become Finn Balor's Beastman?
Yeah, they
Ultimate
they
Warrior
also
is
did-
He-Man?
They also did the Skeletor Triple H.
Triple H Skeletor? Okay, that this is interesting, I guess.
They also did.
Oh, it's John Cena as He-Man. Got it.
They also did a tie-in with Ghostbusters, but the only cool part about that with Undertaker with the ghost, and it's like a translucent figure that glows under black light.
Oh, that's
It's like fucking, it's badass, dude.
that's pretty cool.
Oh, hey, it's my favorite city. It doesn't look like that right now, guys. It's a bit colder.
Yeah.
A lot less leaves. Who?
Well, he's in the house for the obligatory appearance,
Yeah.
right? And he's wearing a Prada jacket.
So he's a Chicago-based hip-hop artist.
Okay. All right.
P1 probably knows him.
Yeah, that's cool. All right. Wow, Morrow. That suit coat, like, I'm sure it looks fantastic in person.
Tabletop, too.
Like that, it probably looks fantastic in person, but it is not doing the camera any favors.
Well,
like it
frickin'
is.
Neither is Beth's.
Well, yeah, like, but like I don't know, like the lines and stuff. It literally, and we're watching. This is like 1080p, right? Like we're in high def, and it's like the camera is struggling so hard. Like man, I bet you it looks like fire in person though. That Tsuko. I don't want to bag on his wardrobe because like obviously like but it just the camera is not doing it any favors compared to Nigel's suit, which is just like
Nigel's tie is nice. I like it.
Like that gray, that classic gray on light blue with the mixed blue tie. I mean, banging style and good Lord.
Triple H,
I'm not even looking at the left side of the screen because I don't want to have a seizure.
I know. I told you, Beth's.
I know. I'm just saying, like that's like seizure. All right, are they going to do it again? Are they going to do that? Yep. Right, like the whole. Yep. Lasers and
all right, here comes Scotty.
Lasers.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Scott Steiner to teach you some math.
What you talking about, Bob? What you talking about?
If you have 4 people on one War Games team and 5 people on another War Games team,
you have a 66.5% chance of having a War Games team.
And if you figure out that I'm here and I'm the big bad booty daddy,
dude,
that means you have a 1% chance of CM Punk being the 4th man.
Dude, have you watched Scott Steiner versus the English language? Oh God, dude, it's so good. I love Scott, dude. I was a huge Scott mark. Like, he's from Michigan. We grew up with him. Well, like doing and I try to put him over. Like people are like, oh, suplex, oh this. I'm like, man, like 1992 Scott Steiner. He was the suplex machine, bro. Go watch some of those Steiner brothers matches where he was before he was Big Papa Pump, right? When he had the mullet.
Yep. Yeah, no. My uncle and Scotty are the same age, and they were both. Extremely successful amateur wrestlers on the high school level.
Yeah.
And they actually were at the same wrestling meet in Detroit. So, yep. And then my uncle almost got in a fight with Harlem Heat because he was talking shit to him, and Stevie Ray didn't take kindly to it. And then the Steiners came out and like freaking had to like pull Harlem Heat away because they were all up in my uncle's face. Yeah. Good times at WCW house shows in the 90s.
Yeah, it was good times, right? All right. So this match is loaded with talent, right? Like this is just absurd. Like this much talent. This is what we talk about when we get angry at WWE and we're like, they have so much talent. This match, they have more talent in this one match than most wrestling promotions have on their entire roster.
Yeah, I mean,
including Impact. No offense, Impact fans.
And to be fair, you look at the amount of talent in this match, and that was the top of the card in freaking Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor, yeah. Ring of Honor, and it was like it. Not even
one team.
Not even kinda, right? Card. Like not even kinda, right? This is like when Ring of Honor was at its height. There are there's 5 guys, really. I mean, at least 5 if you count. Like it's Undisputed Era and Ciampa were like really and I mean, it's just stupid talent.
Undisputed Era and the Elite were like,
and they were all fighting each other.
Yeah, they were the freaking the top of the card. In Ring of Honor.
Yeah. All right, we get to find out who the mystery man is.
There too,
it's going to be something underwhelming. It's going to be something. It's going to be something like Gargano or something, right? It's not going to be any.
Who's on the main roster that they could send back down? Who's not doing anything?
Everybody. I don't know who it would be in that would.
EC3.
True story. There's somebody that's not doing anything.
Mike Bennett.
Womp womp.
It's not ACH.
It is not ACH. I promise it's not going to be Jordan Miles. I don't know, dude. Like, who has history with them?
I mean, Gargano is the obvious, but Gargano or Triple H.
KO? I mean, KO's like an NXT
KO
guy, right?
Yeah.
Who's the secret guy?
KO could be the guy.
It's got to be a big name, right? If it's not, it's always a letdown. When it's like a secret to the end, if it's not a big name, it's going to be a letdown. Who are some of the former NXT?
Now, do they have them come out and sit in the cage the whole time, or do they wait?
Yeah, that's what it says.
End?
Separate cages.
What if that person? They're like, oh, he didn't show. We're just going to have to be 3-on-4, and then they show at the end.
That's probably what we're going to get.
That would be the way to do it.
I guess
it wouldn't spoil it. Then again, if they have CM Punk come out and stand in that cage for freaking whole time, that crowd would be on fire the entire match.
Yeah, the entire match waiting for him to like come in. But it's not going to be Punk, right? Like, if we say it, maybe it'll happen. It's not going to be Punk. No, it's not going to be Punk, dude. It's not. Either that or he's worked us so well. Like, I just got to stand up and golf clap for him. Who are some old NXT champions that are on the main roster? Like Owens?
I think it could be Owens. I mean, like that
Shock
seems,
the system.
like I said, it sounds like the guy. I mean, he's got that had a feud with the Cole over in Ring of Honor too, so they got the history.
Yeah, they're all coming out together, so that'll make it interesting. That's a lot of gold, yo. That's what a faction looks like.
All right.
You know, WWE, again, we rip them when they're bad. They finally, we didn't think we were going to get this. Like, that we felt like, and they just.
See, I feel like the new Intercontinental title looks too much like that freaking U.S. or
the North American title?
Yeah, I mean the roundness of it and the no.
But it's not as big. Like the thing about the North American title is look at how wide that strap is.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big boy's title, right? That title's big. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it looks like a mini. It looks like the toy version
but
of it.
That's what a faction should look like, right? Like a top faction, just gold dripping, just dripping in gold. Like this, like that's Horseman stuff right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's what made Horseman. I mean, not only, but I mean, it made the Horseman like a lot more.
I mean, it's what freaking made Bullet Club be as big as they were. I mean, everybody in that damn roster had a
dripping
belt.
with gold, and not like you don't even have to carry it along. All right, well, we'll see what happens now. Let's see who we get. Oh, dude, what if the mystery man is Walter?
I mean,
there's a name, right? Like, if it's Walter, dude, that'll pop the crowd.
I feel like they wouldn't have showed him if it was
maybe
him.
That's it. He's there.
I don't feel like they would have showed him if it was him.
I don't know.
Especially
Keith Lee.
Especially when they then cut a promo saying if he's here, and they kept saying, well, if he's here.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I didn't hear the if. Keith Lee's another guy that Vince is probably going to see and be like, he's too out of shape, right? And he's just an athlete. Like Keith Lee, like he's a beater, right? Like he's super athletic, but he doesn't look cut.
Oh.
Keith Lee looks like a football player, right?
They'll just treat him like they did freaking Bobby Lashley and
yeah,
Apollo Crews.
Like they just a little too much melanin.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, guys. Vince not the best handling talent with melanin.
Ember Moon
and every other
every
other POC athlete with the exception even the way they squash Kofi is a little egregious. Like
Big E, who
like Double D here is way more a Vince guy, right? Like he looks like what Vince wants his guys to look like.
Yep.
Yeah, like
See,
Keith
now
Lee.
I want to point out to all the marks who are like, "Man, Billy Gunn, holy shit, he looks so much bigger.
No.
All the AEW guys are small, dude."
Because Billy Gunn's like probably about the size of Double D, right? Like
Yeah.
Realistically, oh god, so good. I need a Ciampa shirt. Like, I need Ciampa to go to AEW.
Yeah.
That's what I really need.
Got some good matches.
Oh, I love it.
Too.
I love it. God, he's so good, dude. He's so good. All right. We're about to find out if they're going to announce it.
Every time somebody says something about his belt and calls it Goldie, I'm like, dude, Goldie signed it with AEW. Because that's Goldust's nickname. It just irritates the hell out of me. Ciampa's out here looking for Goldie. I'm like, well, isn't the
Ciampa is it. He's not even. Oh, I love it. I love this.
Yeah.
I love it. That is so Ciampa. Yep. I love this.
And you notice that fourth guy's not out there yet. So.
Yep.
Yep.
But I love the fact that he's like, I'm not even. There's no discussion.
Yep.
I'm starting the match because I am the man. That is some good booking right there.
It's not going to be Adam Cole.
Of course, it's not going
to be Adam Cole. It could be anybody out there except for Adam Cole starting this match.
Roddy, probably.
Is it
really?
I'll be shocked if it is.
Really? No. Roddy's doing it. Yeah, Roddy. Yeah, that's a Roddy thing to do, right? He's like, I got it. I got
you.
you.
Not Fisher or O'Reilly. Don't both Roddy and Cole have big matches tomorrow?
Cole does. but
so does Roddy.
what is
right?
Roddy in? Oh yeah, he's in the triple. But
yeah.
that's going to be a 7-minute match, right? Like that's another that card, as loaded as it is, it's going to be short, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of matches aren't going to get a lot of time. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get in the ring with him either, especially with a crutch. Like he's got crutch. Yeah, and we didn't get the mystery partner.
Nope. So
he's going to come out, and he's going to be the last one in. So no, stop it. Just stop. Daddy's home chance.
Yeah.
True story. Look, man, if these two were just working a singles match, this was going to be lit. But
I thought the daddy thing was Liv Morgan's nickname.
No. Just throw it out. Just throw it out. Like get rid of it. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty straightforward. It'll be back in later. Yep. We all know that, right? Now these two can go. Strong's so good, dude.
Absolutely.
He's so underrated too. Like people I don't think people realize how good he is.
Well, I mean, he's been good forever.
I know, right? Like
good in Ring of Honor. He was good in TNA.
Like people know he's good, but I don't think I think he gets overshadowed by these other guys.
Well, I mean, his look is not anything spectacular.
Yeah, it's old school babyface.
Yeah.
He's got that old school babyface look. But he can work heel, like obviously. But yeah, like he just there's nothing like crazy special about his look, but he's really good, man. Yeah. Like he's just he doesn't need anything to be super special about his look. You just need to let him work.
Mm-hmm. Remember that match with him and Lethal?
Him and Lethal for the TV title at Ring of Honor 3 years ago was just insane. It was insane to be there live. Like it was just, and it has one of the best near falls I think I've ever seen.
That had to be getting close to 5 years ago, dude. That was
4, maybe 4.
I mean,
we'd have to look, but like I mean, I was still living in Detroit, so I've been back 2.5 years. So it's probably closer to 4. Yeah. It's right around 4. But
I mean, I've been to,
and it was still cold out, but it wasn't winter.
I've been to 3 shows in Chicago, Ring of Honor shows in Chicago since then. So I mean, yeah,
it's been a while, but like it was so good, and it was one of the best near falls I think I've ever seen.
It was before AJ went to WWE.
Yep, it was right before. That was like one of his last appearances. Yep. Yeah, and Ciampa's heel turn was really good too.
Yeah, they're putting over Gargano right now in commentary.
Well, it might be him then. But he was injured, right? I don't know how injured though.
Who knows? Cole's apparently got like 2 different fractures right now in his arms, so who knows?
Wow.
Yeah, forearm and elbow, something like that, wrist and elbow.
Well, maybe that's why he's probably not going to do much in that match tomorrow night then.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's got a singles match, right? Maybe that's why they're going to put the title on Dunn and let him heal. Like I mean, people would pop for that probably. It makes sense. Nobody'd be offended by that. And it would set up a Ciampa Dunn. Like you got to get Ciampa back in the mix, right?
Yes. I mean,
what in the?
Nice.
So good, man. That's a good spot. I
Yep.
like it. Yeah. Morrow. I love Morrow. Run away. Run away.
It didn't run fast enough.
No man's land. Oof.
Someone's got to take a DDT on that metal strip in the center, right?
Maybe.
At some point.
Oh, God. Dang. That clothesline was right. All right, this is starting off pretty good, man. Yeah. Pretty good. Like this is what you hope for. You hope you're going to get something like this. Well, we know like the final countdown, somebody's music's gonna hit, right? Yep. Like that's what's gonna happen.
Wait, the final countdown's gonna hit? Who's
the final countdown? No. Oh. Yeah, so good. Double knee gut buster.
Gargano comes in, cleans house, and then freaking nails Ciampa and leaves.
Dude, be pretty good.
Yeah.
Be pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we get. Hopefully, it's not a letdown. Like, because that would, depending on who they make that fourth person, it could really take the wind out of the, like, just like a balloon, like, just deflate the match. And that would be a shame because, like, man, you got to expect this is going to be good.
I mean, it could
Here
be,
we go.
It could be Kushida, right?
8.
I mean, that'd be,
So,
I don't know, like, what storyline
3,
that plays
2, 1, boom. Yep.
I mean, I like Kushida, and I think that'd be cool, but, I mean, I don't know how that plays out with the story.
Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah. O'Reilly.
Big chop. Chop, punch, and then the takedown. Yeah, and then fists. Yeah. Ground and pound.
I like the golden green gimmicks.
Yeah, it looks good. Like, I like the matched gimmicks. I mean, again, it goes back to that coordination, the faction. Oh, man.
Ciampa's looking like he could join the Briscoes, which, you know,
Oh,
that'd be a good three-man team.
It'd be a good 3-man team. Honorary Briscoe.
Yeah, you gotta wonder how long they're gonna stay in Ring of Honor. I mean, the way things are going over there.
I would hope they'd go to AEW or Japan.
Yeah,
Japan.
Nice. But I mean, we've seen that way. I mean, who are they gonna fight in Japan? That's the problem. Like, because Ring of Honor relies so heavily on it.
God. We've seen God. I want
to
to see them go to AEW and fight the Revival when they get there. Like, that's what I want, right? Like,
yep.
Because everybody still assumes that the Revival is on their way out.
Yep. Which I'd be completely fine with. Revival, Shawn Spears, and Tessa Blanchard are the New Horsemen.
Managed by Tully. Managed by Arn.
Arn and Tully, yeah.
Arn in the JJ role.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, that'd be good, man. Yeah, Arn, Tessa, the Revival, and then insert top star.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it doesn't even have to be Spears. It doesn't. Well, but
Tully.
they haven't really turned Spears up. Like,
maybe they're waiting to.
I don't. Maybe
that's the whole point.
I feel like MJF might be that guy. He might be capable of being a Ric Flair guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, oh. See, if you're gonna bounce off the ropes, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
Like, you hit every time by.
Yep. I know they just teamed up Wardlow with MJF, so
right.
Yeah.
Which, you know, that's good. Giving MJF a heater, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
big enforcer.
Yeah, but I think he's
all right. Who's coming next? Keith Lee. You think Keith Lee gonna come in and clean some house? That would make sense, right?
Or they save Keith Lee till the end.
No, the mystery opponents.
Yeah, I mean,
guys,
yeah.
Double D clean house too. I mean, it's two big guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Selling that Keith Lee is going to be the guy to come in to like clean up because they only have 3 guys, and then.
Well, that goes back to, you know, Vince probably does have his hand in. He's like, no, Double D, he looks more like my guy. But we'll find out. 2, 1. Oh yeah, saving Keith Lee.
Yep.
Saving Keith Lee. Here comes Dominic. Time to get busy.
Donovan Dickhead, as Kenny Omega calls him.
Oh, big boots. Nice big boots.
Yep.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
That was indecision. Okay. He's maybe going for that.
That looked bad too.
I mean, but it at least was believable. Like, he jumped the sweep, I guess.
But
like it was
a
weird little like
Yeah, he spun for no reason. It's like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously Fish is going to go next, right? Like, and Cole's going to be the last one
guy.
in. Who's Cole got like hard beef with?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, like,
Because that would be
It would be with Balor and freaking Ciampa and Gargano and
you know what? Velveteen Dream's out there, but they said he's injured.
Yeah, he's injured.
But is he injured or is he injured? Like,
I don't know. Well, it's fucking right.
Because that would be
injured. Jesus.
Well, people might be injured after this match.
Yeah, it's not a thing you want to have happen when he's got to wrestle tomorrow.
Yeah, no.
Heh.
Talk about no sell.
All right.
Into the cage. Nice cage bump. Another nice cage bump. Triple cage bump. Nope.
That's what happens when you have guys who freaking done these kind of matches numerous times. I believe Roderick Strong was even in a freaking cage match in TNA. Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I gotta say, I love Nigel McGuinness. It's a shame that he got injured and was never able to actually wrestle within
yeah. It's just, I mean, he's really good on commentary though.
Yeah.
Like he's really good. All right, so this is you're in your little cool down spot. That's cool. That's fine. Get waiting for the timer so we can get Fish in.
Yep.
Right, and then Fish will come in hot. Work them over. They'll have the numbers, and then
Keith Lee will
come in, and then he'll have that. He'll have the fiery comeback. That's a pretty good spot. All right, that's a little there. All right. I was like, don't do it again. All right, good. All right, here we go. Here comes Fish. Because we know Adam Cole's last, right? Yeah, clearly. Because that's the leader thing to do, right? The heel leader thing to do is to be the last guy in.
Yeah, Flair never started War Games either.
No, that's Arn's job.
Yep. Absolutely.
Poor Arn. Yep. I mean, this is pretty straightforward. Like so far, this has been which leads me to believe that whoever the fourth man is going to be a big deal, or at least they perceive it to be a big deal. Otherwise, there'd be some chicanery and weapons already, right? Like the women, like that really.
KO would make sense. I think. I mean, you said it, and now I can't get that.
That'd be a good one, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's not lined up to do anything else, right? Like right now.
Wow.
Saya, the backbreaker.
Yeah. Red Dragon doing Red Dragon things. Oh, wait, you can't call him that.
Well, you could, but
we can.
Pretty sure WB could. I don't think that the Ring of Honor owned anything. But Vince has to own everything.
What the hell is that? I'm not the only one that hears that in the studio, right?
I think Keith Lee, Adam Cole taunt or chant.
No, like there's static or something, or is it?
And you're probably hearing the water pipes.
Oh, that's water.
In a basement. Yeah.
That's fair. We are downstairs. Yeah. Smarkdown Central is. I wasn't sure. Smarkdown Central is downstairs. But I'd never heard it be that loud before, so it just confused me a little bit.
Gotcha. Ooh, nice knee. Just beating down, Ciampa.
The beat down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All set for Keith Lee to come on and clean house.
Yep. Hopefully they let him highlight that crazy big man athleticism he has. Like, because, he is so good. Yeah. Look at that. That's great. Oh, I love that shot. That was a really good shot. Like he's selling it. He's just fuming. He's like, I'm ready. Just wait. I'm coming. He's not screaming. He's not growling. He's just staring him down like.
I feel like having the cage out there makes it feel too much like Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the cage. Like that's the one part. Like if we're gonna be critical
on the ramp.
Yeah, on the ramp. The cage on the ramp. Like I prefer the guys coming out from backstage.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Keith Lee.
Yep.
Oh, the door won't open.
And you could then not have to do this like trying to get the door open crap. You could just like they're opening the door backstage.
Wow. Holy crap.
Yeah.
This is where we're talking. This is what I wanted to see, right?
Oof.
Wow. Yeah, I need Walter and Keith Lee in my life. I need that match, guys. Make that match happen because look at that.
Wow.
Look at Keith Lee. Look at Keith Lee doing Keith Lee things. I love it. And the crowd approves.
Yep.
Yeah, Keith Lee, like, did you see that? Over the top of both of them. Down. And then the double cross body. That's just great. Coconuts. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was hoping they'd do. That's good stuff. Wait, get your stuff in, big guy. Get your stuff in.
Is Adam Cole going to be the one to reintroduce that crutch? Bring it in.
Probably. It is just out there, right?
I think so.
There we go. The numbers are going to... Oh. Somebody's going to take this, right? No.
Nope.
Run away. Numbers game, right?
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Triple team.
Yep.
Took a triple team. There we go. And now you got the big man down. It makes sense.
You bring Cole in while the big man's down?
Well, you got to wait for the timer, right?
Yeah. But, I mean, seems like these three got a bit under control here. Oh, here comes Ciampa.
Ciampa with a fiery comeback, right? But he's going to get overwhelmed too, right? You have to assume. It's probably when Cole comes in, you got to assume they're going to be kind of at a neutral position, right? Or at least, oh, maybe not. No, Double D's kind of getting back up too. Yeah, you got to assume they're going to kind of be split up and at a neutral position when Cole comes back in. There we go. See, we're getting the rings split up a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, we can count there, Morrow.
We love Morrow. Come on. Yep. Yeah.
Two
Now you got
two cages.
Now you're getting the two big men over, and then yeah, this makes sense. This all makes very good sense, right?
Okay.
Sleeper hold. That's legit.
2-on-1 on.
All right, here comes Cole. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Cole, baby.
Baby. And the crowd loves some Adam Cole. Oh, hey, let's do a thing. Here we go. Now we're going under the ring. Table. We finally get a table.
Made him wait all night for
all
it.
night. Get your table. Get your tables, baby. More than one, please. Did they measure the door properly? Does the table fit? Yes, it does. Good job, WWE prep. Getting another table. Very smart. Triple table. Can we get another table? Can we get like 3-4 tables in there? Why are you setting it up outside?
I do not know. For a spot that had no reason to happen.
Right.
Yeah. This is the exact opposite of like we Josh and I gave credit to AEW for having that table set up outside to be used later and everybody forget about it.
Yeah.
Because at this point there's no reason to have that sat there.
Yeah, why did you set that up? Yep. That doesn't make any sense. You were doing so well. See, this is what you should have done. Send in a ton of tables, but you now have a table like out of the ring, and if you leave the ring,
Yeah, you lose.
You lose.
Yep.
You forfeit for your team. So why would you do that unless he's just going to stay out and pull tables until the mystery guy comes out, right?
Maybe. But still, why would you put it there? Like if you don't,
It doesn't
know,
make any sense. Within
the kayfabe.
It's Goldberg. He's going to get speared through the table. I don't know.
Edge's going to get speared through the table.
That'd be either one. Like I don't know. Like this is going to be a huge letdown, right?
And he's going to get speared through the table.
Jesus Christ! This is going to be a huge letdown. We've been hyping it up and we've been waiting all night, right? Another table. Okay, this is good. Like how many tables? How many are in the ring though? Is that like 4 in the ring or 5?
I don't know. All of them.
That's a lot of tables.
All the tables.
It's Bubba Ray.
Freaking
right?
It's Bubba Ray.
It's Bubba Ray.
No, it's Devon.
Spike.
Yep. Acid drop.
So two.
Oh, now they're putting it over. They're a 4th member. That's what I don't know. They're a 4th guy.
Yeah, of course.
There's
why the spot, which didn't make any sense. You didn't need to do that.
No reason.
You didn't need to do that. But now technically Ciampa
and Ciampa's outside the ring. So we're not gonna follow our rules of the match?
You just ruined this match.
God damn it.
Why would you do that? Why would you?
Yeah, if you leave the ring.
You can't do that.
Now they're going to say that
because
the lockdown didn't start because Adam Cole hadn't entered the ring yet or some bullshit.
Yeah, the match hadn't officially.
The guy or the other team wasn't in the ring yet.
Don't do that. Just don't do that spot. Why would you? Yeah, because the last man hasn't entered yet. The match hasn't started.
Yeah.
Just don't do that spot, guys.
It's stupid.
You didn't need it.
All you did was
you
confuse
didn't
people.
Need it.
Yep.
All right, so they're gonna.
I mean, they could have just as easily set that damn table up into the corner instead.
It was completely unnecessary.
Yeah, there was no reason for that.
All right, so what's going to happen here is 4-on-3, right? They're cowering. They're doing the heel thing. They're going to turn around, and then the 4th guy's going to come in, right?
Yep.
Like it's just too obvious.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
And that's fine.
It's fine, but it is what it is.
I'm okay with that.
It's not awful, but it could have been like I think I'm a little. All right, this is good. This is good. Slugfest, right? I'm good with this now.
Yeah.
All right. I'm still a little peeved because that spot was completely unnecessary.
Yep.
Like just
don't freaking telegraph shit.
Yeah, that was just the table setup really ruined that spot. Ooh, Keith Lee got somebody up.
And then, don't make your rules
Keith Lee is about to do Keith Lee things. This is going to be
and that's probably
the low blow.
And that's probably why they showed the graphic of it like multiple times tonight. When somebody was like, "What the fuck did you do that for?"
Because the match still technically the match has not started because they haven't rang the bell. Which here we go. All right, we're gonna find out who it is. This better be good.
It's Jeff Jarrett. This is like King of the Mountain match. We don't know the rules.
All right. Shh. Sting repels in.
Let's go off. Let's go on. It's Bray Wyatt.
It's nobody?
Yeah, it could be.
No.
People would buy it, but it could be.
There it is! KO!
Nice.
Yes! Yes, sir! All right, we found it in the midst of all the joking and stuff.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it too.
It makes sense too because they said they were going to be sending KO back.
Thank God. Yeah, Adam Cole, welcome to your nightmare.
Yep.
Guess who's home? Ciampa ain't daddy. This is daddy. Yeah, holy bleep. Yeah. No, that's a good one though. That's a satisfying.
Yep.
I approve of this message.
Yep, and he's got his old.
And he's got tables.
He's got his old NXT.
Yes, he does.
Yep.
Fight Owens, fight time. Oh, did they attack him on Monday night? Did I miss that? They did. Yeah, I saw a clip. Yep. Yes, that makes sense now. All right, so it wasn't that big of a deal. See, I'm actually glad I didn't watch.
Yeah.
I'm actually really happy.
It would have been way more.
It would have been way more obvious. Yeah. Everybody's watching us like, you dopes. Oh, look at that.
Nice.
They're letting Kevin Owens do Kevin Owens things. They're letting him do Kevin Steen things, hopefully.
Yeah, oh God, I wish. You're not going to see no package pile driver.
Sleeper exploder.
You are smoking
package
something.
Package pile driver. Package pile driver through tables. I'll mark the to power bombing him into each other. All right. I'm good with this. Good choice. Like, all right. Like, yeah, people are watching us and they're like, you idiots, it's Kevin Owens. I'm like, nah, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like,
all night,
dummy.
sure.
Dummies, idiots. Yeah, it's cool. See, this is the good part. I just need to not watch for 6 months at a time.
Did you make comments available on our
I don't
stream?
know. Did I? Like, you had me set up the stream. That's not smart. Oh, there is comments.
All right.
People are watching, and we've been ignoring you. We will not.
Yeah, you need to sign into our account because I'm signed into my account. But
all right, let me see if I can figure this out. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't expect anybody to watch live, but turn it down. It's gonna feedback. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, man. KO's a good one. Like, yeah.
All right. There are people watching. Nobody doesn't look like anyone chatting though, so that's fine.
All right.
I'm glad
cool.
there's not a bunch of questions.
Well, there's something. I'm gonna walk over. Let me see if I. This is why we got to finish the studio for stuff like this. But this is good.
Yeah. You're gonna miss the. Oh. And he didn't quite make it over that top rope though.
We got somebody watching from Greece. And what's up, guys? Hello to Greece. What's up, Plug Walk? It's like, yeah, we're you know what we're doing, right? Just BSing and watching KO do KO things, which is always a good. Hopefully they put him back in NXT. Just leave him in NXT, right?
Well, now the question is, are we gonna get to see like KO freaking go give him the title shot?
Him and Cole, right? Him and Cole, like so good.
Yep.
All right, this is good stuff, man. All right, table time, right?
Yeah, with all those tables in there, I think the rest of the night's table time. All tables,
man.
all the time.
All right, this is one of the better, and this is a good takeover in general, man.
Yeah.
Takeovers usually are good, man.
Yep.
They really don't disappoint. But good luck following this tomorrow night.
I know, right? Oofa.
Fight Owens fight. Fight Owens fight.
Tomorrow, Josh Raymond and I will be sitting down and discussing this match and the women's war game match.
Yeah, if you guys don't put over that women's match, I don't know. I don't know
so
what's
good.
wrong with you. Because it is better than this. This is good though, man.
Yeah.
Like they didn't disappoint us. But
No.
I think the women's war games is the match of the night. Card's been really good. The only problem I've had with this match is that one spot, and I think they're about to make up for it.
If they would have put that women's match on last, they could have had
oh man,
Dakota Kai leave in the ambulance and come back and have this big hero spot for her before she made the heel turn. Oh, it would have been so good. Yeah.
No, I don't, dude. I don't even want to second guess them. That women's match, that women's war game match was an A match. That was
We just need to see more women main events. Like, I mean, I get they did WrestleMania this year, but like one women's main event a year isn't really. I mean,
do like 3-4.
They don't tend to get a whole lot of them on TV either.
Between like if you're talking pay-per-view and takeovers,
Yeah.
if you did 3 women's main events, I'm sure you could do that a year and comfortably
absolutely.
and have Keith Lee doing big Keith Lee things. Oh, he gonna go all the way up, ain't he? No, see this is that's Keith Lee doing Keith Lee things.
No, it'd just be nice. Like, so they have like women's. They have a women's Money in the Bank. They have a women's. Did they do a women's elimination chamber? I think they did, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah.
They've done it. Yeah.
They got women's war games.
Oh.
So they have all these like specialty matches that could be made.
Okay. He just did the knee drop onto Keith Lee's knee, and now he's got the leg lock in, and he's hyperextending the knee.
The ropes aren't going to help you there, Keith.
Right.
Lee. Yeah.
Right.
Someone needs to get over there and help Keith.
Well,
Lee.
unless he can just pull himself.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Yeah,
help.
no, but he can pull himself.
He can't go outside the cage there.
Right, but he can set himself up. Right, like they think that's the thought.
But
You gotta save him.
Yeah, here
like,
it comes.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
He could have done a little better job of selling there too, but.
And here we go. Boom.
Oh my God, that
Nice.
looked vicious.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Ciampa. Oh,
Yep.
KO's already up. Froggy? Nope.
No.
Senton.
No, the super kick, baby!
Super kick!
Super kicks, baby.
I love it.
Although KO is in this match, so
Yeah, for all the bullshit we get online with stuff like AEW Mark, blah blah blah. Like if you want to call me a Mark for anything, I'm a Bullet Club Mark, and freaking Adam Cole, the former Bullet Club guy. So.
Oh no!
You know,
oh no! What is
geez.
Keith Lee going to do?
Yeah,
Please don't die!
throw
Please
Adam Cole out
don't
of the
die!
ring. Gonna throw Adam Cole over his head and out of the ring. There we go. That's right. Save your leader there,
Yeah.
Roderick.
Please don't die. Oh God.
Oh Jesus.
What is Roderick? Roddy, what are you gonna do,
Giving
Roddy?
himself a hernia. Jesus.
Oh my God.
That was an angle slam esque.
Yeah, fall away slam almost. Like super fall away slam. Oh.
Who's gonna
man.
eat the pin in the match from either team? Like I mean,
I don't know. Like something with those tables and that other ring's gonna happen.
gotta. Yeah, that's an angle slam.
Yeah, that's yeah. That yeah.
He just put the strong in Roderick Strong. Oh,
Double
Morrow.
goozle. This is awesome. They deserve it. The women deserve their chant. Give the men their love. Oh, KO.
This is awesome. They deserve
Oh,
it.
he just destroyed Roddy. Oh, man.
KO. Love it.
Oh, I love KO. This is why I love KO, man. Oh, did that hurt?
Yeah.
So
KO
good.
getting to do KO thing.
Yeah, I love him.
Wow.
He really is one of those guys. Like his talking game when he's in the match is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Love to see KO in the ring with Tom.
No Man's Land. We talked about it.
Yep.
Oh, poor Cole.
Right.
Right? Like, is he gonna get the brain buster? Nope.
Package what? Pile driver,
Dude,
powerbomb.
dude. They're gonna let him do it. No, come on, let him do it. Let him do it. Oh, I would have marked.
He teases it all the time. I mean, if he actually hits it, that'd be fantastic. Oh no!
Oh, come on.
Super kick.
Super kick party. Wrong promotion. I know. It's okay. Oh,
Season
God,
six.
let him hit it.
Uh-oh.
The Destroyer. Nope.
Uh-oh. Oh, he got it.
How
How come you can do the Canadian Destroyer but can't do a pack of pile driver?
I don't know. They're both,
Yeah, Meltzer mentioned that the other day. Like, I don't know why WWE lets them do one pile driver.
One
not
pile
the others.
driver when it's a pile driver.
Yeah, because Vince fucking doesn't understand.
Vince
it's
doesn't
a pile
know.
driver.
He doesn't realize it's pile driver. Like,
He's like,
that would be the way to end the match. Though, have KO package pile driver somebody. We were talking about somebody taking that bump. Well,
a hell of a bump.
if you're going to take that bump, I guess that's the way you want to take it, right?
Yeah.
Like Cole takes most of that bump, right, on his
Mhm.
on the back of his legs.
Yeah.
So
As long as he's got KO in the
yeah,
right
I
way.
mean, and that was great. It was executed, and
Sit down pile drivers are so much worse than like tombstones too. I mean, so you'd think out of everything, Vince wouldn't want him doing the package pile or the Canadian Destroyer.
I don't know. I mean, like
'cause
guys.
that's how Austin's neck got broke.
Well,
Owen Hart with a sit down.
Yeah,
pile
it was
driver.
yeah. Like I don't know. Like the guys who do that move seem to be able to hit it consistently and well, and that was done really well in a back and forth.
To be fair, most of that move is done by
Yeah,
the guy taking it.
yeah, the guy taking it. I like the way that they did it, and they made it seem like they were struggling back and forth, which is something you don't see a lot of. Yeah, no, I know that. That's one of the criticisms. I love that move. Like I've ranked that move as one of my favorite, if not my favorite finisher of all time. Like
Here we
Petey
go.
Williams, the Petey Williams version of the real Canadian Destroyer. Yeah. I love that move. It just looks so vicious. Yep. Oof. Yeah, we got some tables up now.
Sure do.
4 of them, and there's a 5th one half up. Oh, that bump. Oh. All right. Is O'Reilly going to be the victim? Table victim?
Ow. What, power bomb into
Project Ciampa.
Blower?
Yeah. And then the running knees.
Into the cage.
We haven't seen running knees like that since he destroyed Gordon to leave Ring of Honor.
Oh,
super kick, baby.
Oh.
Nope. Cage. More cage. God, I'm so annoyed they teased it so hard and they're just not going to give it to us. I want that package pile driver, though.
Uh-huh. God. Yeah, Pete Dunne's got to be happy about that.
Right. Oh, hey, it's Beth Phoenix. She's still there.
Yeah.
I almost forgot. She's fine.
Every time they cut up the ramp, I mean, she's sparkling at you.
I know, trying to give me a seizure. She's fine on commentary, but she gets overshadowed so hard because Morrow and Nigel are just so good. Like they're just so. This could be bad. Please don't die. You have a match tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh.
Destroyer. Another destroyer? That'd be the third destroyer of the night. Like, it might be a little much.
I don't know about a destroyer from that height on to top of tables. Like, I feel like they'd have to go one higher. And it feels like a terrible idea either way.
Oh, the beard! He's using the beard! I love it. Oh, so good. Oh, that's so good.
I love it.
Using the beard. Adam Cole all the way up top. All the way up top. And Ciampa's going to go after him.
Let's hope they go to the inside.
Please don't die. Oh, that would be bad. That would ruin the match. That would ruin the match. Like, I don't think they're going to do that.
I hope
like,
not.
All right. So Keith Lee's going to do some Keith Lee stuff, right? Like, you have to figure.
Strong's elbow, nasty.
Yeah, it's bleeding a little bit, scuffed up for sure. Yeah, please don't die, Chance. That they seem appropriate. Choke slam into the half setup table. And now you get
what, the entire Undisputed Era going through tables?
Yep. No. Oh, into the arm bar.
Nice.
Into a triangle. He's trying to triangle him. There it is. He got it locked in.
He's still going to put him through the table. He's going to lift him up.
Yeah, it would make sense.
Yep.
Power spot.
Yep.
That's good. And Keith Lee is probably got double table spot coming. Double tables. You see it? You see it? It's materializing. Yep. Oh, but that triangle is tight, dude. Like that's not a shoot triangle, but that triangle is tight. Like he's putting it on. Oh, KO time.
KO's gonna
frog splash. Boom! There it is. Here's your Keith Lee spot. Power bomb. Right? Big Keith Lee set down power bomb through the table.
Yep.
Nope, just straight power bomb. Release power. Oh, good spot though. And now you can go back to
Cole pushes Ciampa off.
Oh God.
Ends up getting the win because everybody else is down.
Boo.
I mean, everybody else from Undisputed Era went through.
Boo. Boo.
Oh, find out. Could go either way.
Boo. Please don't die. Please don't die. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh,
watching him stand inside the thing makes me even more nervous.
Where am I going to get my footing?
Yeah, like, how's he going to do that?
He's going to get up right here. He's using the chains. Tighten those chains.
He's reversing it.
Nope.
Oh! Christ.
There it is.
2, 3.
All right, that's appropriate. Seems legit.
Yeah.
Can't complain about that. Good pay-per-view.
Kind of takes the wind out of Undisputed Era as a faction, being that, they're the faction and they got beat by the 4 random guys. But,
But they didn't get beat, right?
Hey, who was that?
Wait, what?
AE-Dub.
What? Wait?
AE-Dub.
Why would you do that?
Because they're stupid.
They're dumb.
Tune in freaking Wednesday to AEW to find out how she felt about Cole going through the table. AEW's smart. They freaking promote that. Be like, we're going to have Brick on to find out how she feels about her boyfriend.
Oh, yeah. That would be awesome. That, good pay-per-view. Yeah. Yeah, like that's a good way to come back in and watch a WWE product, even though it's NXT.
Yep.
WWE product after like not really paying attention for
don't show
some
the guys
months.
talking from opposite teams. So why you got the camera on that? Kayfabe, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay. It was just the angle. It's Cole's hair. Like the weird like lighting. Like it looks like they're all cut open.
Yep.
It's just Cole's hair. It's okay.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. Well, because that overhead shot, they looked bloody. I'm like, what happened? Like that bump was bad, but I like. It's not like we were watching a Necro Butcher match. Like, yeah, that was a good match. But the women's match of the night.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good way to end, though, for sure.
Yeah. Good to see KO.
Yeah, man. I think.
Hopefully that's a permanent move.
Yeah, I hope so, but I doubt it.
I don't know. There were rumors for a while, and then that he was going there. And
they
then
need to
Balor
round
showed up
out
instead,
that.
So.
They need to round out that NXT roster a little bit if they're going to go head to head with AEW.
Freaking next week, they're going to announce that like the brand split's over, and
yeah, it's just going to be.
Roman's been drafted to freaking.
But there's
NXT.
nobody can get drafted because the brand split's over. All right, Bob. Well, I mean,
NXT wildcard rules. The brand split still exists, but anybody can show up in NXT.
That was pretty good, right? Like that was a good show.
Absolutely.
I think we're gonna wind it down though. We've been live since 6:30. It's it's 9:30, so 3 hours.
Yep.
As always, guys, if you like this, like, subscribe, share. Give us some feedback. We like feedback. If you want to see more of these, we'll be happy to do them. I mean, we're going to watch big shows like this anyway.
Yep.
When we're in town and whatnot. So this was kind of the trial run. We'd been talking about it for a while. We needed to figure out how to set up. The setup's going to improve too. Bob's going to keep working on Smarkdown Studios, and hopefully once it's finished, we'll be able to have some 3 and 4 man watch shows, which will be really cool. Get Josh Raymond, who is a veteran pro wrestler, in here, and we can hear his take too, along with some rotating guests.
Here's the final spot.
Oh, this spot's so good. This is a big bump. This is a big bump.
Yeah.
He took it right though. They took it.
Oh God,
Ciampa's
poor elbow. Jesus.
Yeah, poor Cole.
Look at Ciampa took the majority
yeah,
of that.
you have to assume they're going to take the title off Cole, right? Like tomorrow, now that he's been destroyed, they got a reason.
Or maybe they wait and put it up against freaking AEW on a Wednesday title match between him and Ciampa.
Yeah,
Ciampa get the pinfall on him. They could go that route too. It'd be smart for them to do so. I mean, that draws some butts in those seats, but
put butts in seats. Yeah. We like butts in seats. All right, man. For Brother Bob, I am Travis. As always, like I said, hit those buttons, share us. We'll be back with some more content, and we'll see you next time. Right? All right. We're out of here.
Too sweet.
We literally got to walk over and kill the button.
Yeah, man.